Yes.
All right, boys. And we are live. Caskey's Clicker, Noah in the building. We are finishing up TCU.
Trying to, at least.
Which now we know, shout out to Hunter Hall, Alabama is in the playoff. Unless we get 22.
This guy is, you remember Darren Sproles?
That's who he said he modeled his game after.
Well, he should. He's 5'6".
I thought he looked like McCaffrey.
Well, McCaffrey's taller than that. Freaking Sproles was like little.
Yeah, our Darren Sproles ruined, was it Oklahoma?
Yeah.
In the Big 12 championship where he went for, I don't know, God knows how many.
Well, the thing is, Darren Sproles was a good player. I mean, with Philly, the dude was a legit, real player.
Who?
Sproles.
For the Saints he was a player.
Yeah, but he played for Philly too, didn't he?
Oh, he played for the Chargers. With Drew Brees. He went and got him again. Yeah, and then Drew Brees was pissed when they let him leave.
Yeah.
Is Kansas State going to miss a field goal?
That's what you have to pray for. Not from here.
Now, here's the thing. Does TCU still get in? No?
No. I'm going to put Bama in. They want the Blue Bloods, right? Put Kansas State in. Or, Noah and I floated this theory out the other day. And by the other day, I mean earlier today. Does LSU have a chance if you beat Georgia? You beat Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, which are 3 top 10 teams.
What if Michigan loses tonight?
And then
Purdue?
if Michigan loses and USC lost yesterday.
Let's get all 4 of the top 1 through 4 to lose.
And then LSU might sneak in.
Might sneak in. How about that? Now, Georgia's in no matter what. Here's the thing. Everybody says Michigan's already in, but if Michigan loses to Purdue,
that's a tough one.
If you lose to Purdue,
that's a bad loss.
I still think they'd get in. They would just drop.
It'd be one thing if you lost to, like if Wisconsin was 10-1 right now and you were playing them and you lost to them or something. It'd be one thing, but
I have so many prop bets in, just so we know.
On LSU game?
Of course, I couldn't bet on the game, but Malik Neighbors over/under was 50.5.
Why can't you bet on it? Are they going to suspend you if you do?
Bet on what?
On the game.
No, I bet on the game. I have LSU money line and LSU plus 17.5.
Hey, look, they're going Kansas State centering the ball.
Where's the kicker? Pissing down his leg.
Hey, weirder things have happened. Like
this
block
guy.
The kick and run it back.
He's smiling. Shit, he's 8 for 8.
Well, his name's
Zittner. New starting kicker. Line that thing. You got it. Do you have 2 timeouts, or did TCU already use them?
TCU's already used them. Yeah. Okay, they're kicking off the camouflage. Are you gonna be able to see the ball?
Oh, I can't see the camouflage.
Yeah.
And then do the defensive line reset to make the offensive line jump. Here we go. Squares it. What a hero.
Oh my goodness, Kansas State's the Big 12 champion.
TCU's out.
That guy deserves all of it. He scored.
Well, here's the thing that kid. I don't know what his draft stock was going into this, but he just upped it by. However, if he was already a first rounder, he upped it by some picks. If he wasn't a first rounder, he probably bumped himself up in there.
You think sure we have audio real quick?
Do you think that Stetson Bennett's parents?
Did you just fire off a tweet over there? You dog.
Hey, do you think Stetson Bennett's parents?
Want him to go to law school instead of be a...
No. Do you think that was the Christmas present that the wife got, that his mom got his dad, was Stetson brand? Wasn't that the cologne? And there's
never worn cologne. I don't know. You're sitting very close to me.
And there's also a Stetson the Stetson hat. I'm just wondering.
Oh yes, probably. Now he can't trademark anything.
But it's like I just wonder if that's because you got to think. I named my first son is Olsen Kyle. He was named He was named after the football field, the baseball field, and the football field at A&M.
Where are you named after?
I was named after the football field at A&M.
What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle Field.
You remember that? You remember?
We got a sick group of individuals.
Do you remember what happened at Kyle Field last week, roughly?
What?
Roughly a week
we got
ago?
robbed because of a pass interference that got picked up, reminiscent of LSU Auburn in 2006 with Early Doucette going over the middle, and he gets mollywopped, and they pick up the flag.
You got robbed.
And then you have a touchdown on the back of the end zone that gets picked up I don't know which. I mean, obviously NIL doesn't apply to referees, or maybe it does for A&M.
You got robbed by Devin A. Chain.
Yeah, I mean,
The A train
The
came
A
by.
train.
The A train came by and robbed you. Is what happened.
he took a shot of V.
I'll tell you what. There's a lot of red in that in the stands.
Well, coach, I mean, this is gonna be a bloodbath.
You know what's funny? I think the stands. I think the seats are actually red too. So like the ones that aren't in there.
Oh, they're not going with the Superdome
The
multicolored.
multicolors.
How cheap can you be?
This girl looks like she's mad at Brian Kelly right now. Why is she mad at him?
Because it's about to be Jordan.
No, she's smiling now.
What did she say? What did you
I
say?
do like how she just opened her hair up enough for that big earring to show up though.
Did he say he's not starting Jane Daniels? Okay, he said okay.
No, he doesn't need to start Jaden. Why would he start Jaden Daniels? What's he done this year?
Hurt. He's hurt.
He got hit by the Aggies. Y'all say you
Oh
you
yeah,
can't get hurt by the
fake hurt.
Aggies. Charles Turner, my guy.
First round pick.
I can't pull off the visor. Like
Oh, I'm a
I've tried
big
so,
visor guy.
I've tried so
Take your
hard.
head off real quick.
Well, no, because like
You have a great head of hair.
No, it
Why?
did, but it's like this is like none. I haven't had a hat on all day, so
Never mind.
this is straight up hat head right now. But I can't do it for some reason. Like I can't get the.
Well, that's a you thing. You have to be comfortable in the visor. I have the over in UCF Tulane.
What's
The
this?
over? I think that
What
I
is it?
put
What's
in
the-
way
what
too
is
many
it?
bets. I taught Rebecca how to bet yesterday. We did Utah and Utah again. USC is soft. Did you watch the game?
I did. That was crazy.
Soft. They got run. They just got bodied in the second half.
That tight end for.
Oh my
Utah,
God!
Or that run he
That
had.
drop was shocking.
I mean, that run he had that he scored. We were watching it last night. Like, oh my goodness! Like, the thing about it is, there's a point where, that hair.
Let me get your whiteboard.
Yeah, that hair looks bad, man. On the replay there. Down low. Oh, you missed it.
I thought you were talking about mine. It always looks better.
No, yours, dude. I think we all agree with that. How often does he get a haircut? Do you think? Maybe once a year.
I don't know. He gets the sides shaped up every now and then.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he gets the.
You know, if Lloyd would just curl the mustache on the edges. Oh, here he is.
Curl the.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. If you curled the edges of your mustache.
See, I would, that's a poser mustache.
Why? Hey, what are you posing as?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Be a man. You're gonna have a mustache. It's not for that.
Let's see here. That Texas A&M loss really hurt. Even if chaos happened, I don't see it. That Texas A&M loss might have hurt you as slander pop over there. Our guy Hunter Hall is going to be insufferable if Alabama gets in.
That's true.
You know, here's the thing. I've never met Hunter Hall. I've had some interaction with him on this chat, but let me tell you about Hunter Hall. Hunter Hall, I want you to come over here to Baton Rouge. Where's he at? Is he in Baton Rouge?
He's in Birmingham.
Where's he at? Birmingham? Birmingham ain't that far, man.
Hunter Hall.
Hunter Hall. Hunter Hall, come to the studio, brother.
If Alabama is in the playoff, Hunter Hall, you're more than welcome to come here for a watch party. I'll sit here with you.
You think they keep TCU in?
No.
I mean, you can't lose in a. They didn't get blowed out.
Right. No. It was
I think
down.
the problem is you hit it a minute ago. It's the
Red like you like.
it's television,
Yeah.
and
No, I mean their dream scenario.
It was TCU loss.
Yeah.
USC to win.
It's they
So-
want USC to win, but even with Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Bama.
so it's going to be this. I'm just saying as of right now. So as of no other losses, because these two haven't lost yet. So we'll give them their due.
Coach, do you believe that they kicked it out the back?
Why would they do that?
I mean,
Why don't you call from corner right there?
All right, JD, let's see what you look like. Shit. His rushing yards over under was 3.5. I mean 35.
I was about to say 3.
This is probably this is gonna be the playoff right here. It's gonna be playoff because they're gonna say,
Oh my God! Get out of here with that.
They're gonna sneak in. They're gonna sneak in.
The best. They were not bowl eligible, but we're in the natty.
Sneaking in, man.
That State loss looks a lot better.
Haynes King might come back for that game. Who knows?
All right, JD. Look, both ankles spatted, coach, so they don't know the difference. They didn't see you practice all week or when he got taped up against. That boy John, get fight.
You know
they
what,
got the
man?
best 2 D tackles in the country.
So yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I want to see Josh play today, man. I hope he. I like seeing John Emery play too. I just would like to see Josh get out there and get going.
4.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm not mad at it.
Do you think that there's a world where him being a little bit limited, and he's already limping, him being limited with his mobility makes him throw it? Makes him become throw first?
Probably. It's great. That's just that's a snag flat 7 concept there. It's just everybody runs that.
I wish I could get the Elon Musk computer chip in my brain.
What would that do?
Just so I could teleport to your brain.
There it is.
That's
Like
good.
that.
Well, here's the thing. You notice what they're doing? They're running safe, quick throws right now.
Kayshawn runs him out.
You say back off.
A double slant.
Well, it's double slant, so you read it inside out, and
It's a tough throw to make if you're indecisive. You see one, see the other.
But the thing is, if they continue to just play this with this type of, you can dink and dunk this team. And first off, you know what? Look, you've already taken a minute and a half off the clock.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see what you got, Jaden. All right, we fumble. Oh,
Jesus.
I
I mean, it was a week ago.
I saw them 2 dudes just go flying over there, man. It's like
You.
Well, that run didn't look too bad.
no.
No.
That's all right. The Starks kid's good, man. He's the one that made that crazy interception against Oregon.
Ringo and then Ringo on the outside. That's probably their best corner.
Why is UCF playing North Carolina today?
Oh, you dog. You know you live here now, right?
TCU probably make some friends.
Actually, my wife did a residency. And,
Look at 70 pulling. Shot play.
My wife did a residency at Tulane. I don't
That's
know
not bad.
I don't know if it's a residency, actually. She did a rotation, I guess, at Tulane. And
It wasn't not at Charity Hospital, huh?
no,
I think they
it was
closed
at,
that sucker down.
No, it was at University of Tulane down there. It was at the school. It was part of the rotation. She went to Louisiana Monroe, so it was part of the rotation of going to different places. And she spent a lot of time in Destin when she wasn't in school, so that had nothing to do with anything. She's just listening right now, and I just want to give her a hard time.
But not bad. Not terrible.
That play took a long time to develop.
But if you can keep...
He got hit. He got hit. Yeah.
He was there anyway. I don't know if it makes a difference.
So this is a weird thing to say. This kind of how small the world is. One of the guys I worked with when I was a GA, my very first year at Louisiana Monroe, Josh Brooks. He was the defensive GA. He moved over to football ops at Louisiana Monroe. He is now the AD at Georgia, like the AD.
Oh, let it bounce one more time.
And he was actually in my wedding. The AD at Georgia was a groomsman in my wedding. How random is that? Like, it's weird how small the world is, man.
That's how you get into coaching.
Well, I've talked to him. But the problem is, like, Georgia doesn't have turnover right now. You know, and like I've talked to him a bunch of times. He's like, dude, he goes, what do you want me to do? You want me to call Kirby and tell him to fire his guys? Like,
yeah, well, you can't get an analyst. Like they got a million.
I'm sure I could. I was an analyst here at LSU when we had a million analysts, and the analyst job's weird, man. It's like
what is it? I mean, I know what the word means.
You work with you. It's what the old intern was. So you work with a position, and you have a certain job underneath it all. Like you have part of the breakdowns. You have you do, like I did blitz. It was me and George Munoz. We did the
LSU guy.
yeah. So him and we kind of like worked hand in hand with the blitz pickup and the protection stuff, and got that done before I left to go to Jacksonville. And some guys had, hey, you broke down like the run plays, and you tried to figure out what's the best things what's the best
Which
runs
looks
that
for the next opponent.
Yeah. So we you got
You
guys
break
that do
down
that.
50 plays, you might use 3.
And also you also help, in the behind the scenes, you also help watch recruits and get all that stuff ready, and because you got your position coaches are doing more recruiting, honestly, than they're
Right.
probably,
That's what the analyst is for, so they don't have to.
So they don't have to spend all their time doing all that, so they can spend more time recruiting. And then once the players are in the building, like, the coach, you have time. It's just, but the players all. Here's my thing, like, I've never understood. There's some coaches that, and this is just anywhere. Some coaches feel like, I've got to get this done. I've got to get this done. So I'm going to take time away from my players. And I'm like, no.
And this
Listen,
is the most important thing.
The most important thing is your current players, and the most important thing you do with your current players is practice. You can say the meetings are important. They are. Don't get me wrong. Practicing is the most important thing you do, because it's the timing. It's the communication. It's everything that happens when things are moving and things are flying at you. It's not. You can sit there in the meeting room all day and talk about it, but it's.
You just see it when it's live.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what they say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the people, at least for college football, the guys that spend the most time with them are strength and conditioning coaches, right? They see them every day.
Yeah.
And then in the NFL, it's special teams talks to everyone, right? Don't they in front of like the whole room every time?
Special teams coordinator at the NFL level, at least the special teams coordinator and the assistant special teams coordinator.
Allie Gay, show it up.
If you're not a position coach, they spend more time with your players than
Anybody. Well, that's why they always get promoted to interim, right?
Well, because you got to think too. If you're the special teams coordinator and you get bumped to interim, you're already dealing with the whole team anyway, and it doesn't take you away from what you were already doing, because your position meetings. If you become the head coach, you probably get taken out of your position meetings at time. Well, trust me when I tell you, kickers and snappers, like when they're having
unless you're
LSU. Well, y'all gotta give Brian Polian just a little bit here, because like they've gotten better.
This is what you were talking about with the offensive line, following them up.
Yeah, hey, this Georgia offensive line is just going to bully these guys all day, and it won't stop. Like, I think that's the biggest thing, because if you watch Georgia as they play, they get stronger as the game goes on. I don't think it's necessarily that they get stronger. I think they just wear you out. They wear the other team out, which makes you look stronger.
Look, they got Perk on
Bowers.
There's something. Okay, so there's something about Perkins following the tight end today. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And what it may be is he's going to jam him and then rush.
Pass him off.
Okay.
Jam him and then rush.
Kind of like a disguised rush.
Well, what like Belichick and those guys call it is
He's following him.
Now he
goes.
No, so what they're doing that's good stuff. So what they call that is a butch. That's a New England Belichick term. And what it is basically 40. If you watch the replay, 40's going to hit him,
follow him to the flat, and
all
pass him off.
All he's doing is slowing down his release, and it's called a butch. You're butching him off the line. And we used to get that all the time from, and that's why some teams, like if you watch New England, they don't get a whole lot of sacks from defensive ends and outside backers, because they butch those guys and they never can get home. But at the same time, it slows down the routes and it helps the coverage out.
And if you looked at what a catch! And if you saw New England against Buffalo, there were so many plays. Like, I might be biased a little bit just because I bet on New England, but they were so close to making Josh Allen make mistakes. There were 2 tip balls that could have been picked, and he makes that ridiculous throw across his body, stepping out of bounds, throws it up, and gets the touchdown. But they, scheme-wise, they had him confused you could tell he was struggling with what he was looking at. And when you saw Stetson, he even look at Bowers' way, and that's who he wants to go to.
And sometimes, somebody on here is going to go, well, my man with the red sleeves for New England,
Matthew Judon.
Judon.
I'm about to be like, well, Judon's going to break the sack record this year or whatever. He's not a butcher, okay?
Yeah,
He's the non-butch guy. So, yes, I agree. But the butching from everybody else is causing him to have more time to get to the quarterback. And I think that's what it looks to me like. That's what they're trying to do with 40 today.
And is that something that you have? I've asked you this before, but that's obviously NFL scheme. And when you bring in an NFL type coach, they're like, we can do this, and it's not something you see regularly in
So
college
when you
football.
look at that, it looks like a 3-man rush. Like if you watched 40, you mean to draw this up?
Draw it up for me.
Here,
101 me.
So I'll show you what they did. So the Y is a tight end. So I'm gonna have him come across over here. 40, who's Harold Perkins, came across over here.
Followed.
And I'm gonna just draw this up as it is. So the quarterback's back.
Could you do that with your eyes closed?
I probably could. So the Y started here, and the tight end came across, and you saw Harold Perkins run him across. Well, they had, I couldn't tell, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't tell if it was, I just drew that upside down because that's what I'm doing. I'm drawing upside down. I'm sorry. But the safety came down like he was covering the tight end, so he came and he hit him, kind of followed him a little bit just to get him off of it.
Like
and
just
then,
a little flat and then go.
and then he joined the rush. So when he hits this guy right here, that's what we were calling a butch, like that, a butch, B-U-T-C-H, B-U-T-C-H.
Like your
All right.
your PE coach.
Yeah, or like you're like a dog, or, whatever. But I think what's going to happen is, and I want you to keep an eye on this. Everybody that's watching this, listen to us. He's going to come across at some point, or whatever. He's going to be butching. He's going to look like he's butching, and he ain't going to butch. He's just going to go. He's going to go, and that's going to cause what I like to call consternation. That's a big word. That's your big word for the day.
That's my. That's what you call a ACT word.
Not constipation, consternation. All right.
But it could constipate the offense.
It could absolutely constipate the offense.
Oh yeah.
Hit him right in the, but he hit him right in the face mask.
We got a targeting. Are they reviewing it?
Hey, I apologize. I just got Coach Caskey, the other Coach Caskey, which would be my wife Kayla. Just said that I need to hold it up and down. There was a glare. I apologize. I do see it.
I mean, we're okay.
I think it
I'll get
looks
a little
just-
zoom in. I'm gonna set up a little input.
I think
for
it
you.
looks just fine, but I'll take it. I'm taking the criticism.
Exactly.
I like it.
That's what it's all about.
We don't want to get in hot water in the first quarter.
Yeah.
coach. If you were practicing for this all week, do you pump noise?
I think so. I think for LSU you do. It's probably why I saw some pictures.
Oh, Brian Kelly said it's on me.
I saw some pictures of they were doing like their final, whatever it was. I guess their Friday practice, and they were doing it inside. And I know it's been kind of chilly around here, but I don't think that's. But most players don't like working out on that turf. But a lot of times they're gonna do that because they can get it louder in those indoors. So you can turn the music up in there and it just reverberates.
So do they go like big speakers, like set them up, or is it already?
Well, in LSU's it's already built in.
That's awesome.
Now in some places, I've seen some places come in. You actually roll them in.
Well, probably at Cincy because you don't have it indoor.
We didn't have it indoor at the time. Now in Detroit, we actually had these big trailers, and it was like a concert. Like it was humongous speakers on these two trailers, and they pulled these two trailers in, and they actually took those out to practice outside too. And they cranked the music out there, and we had like techno music playing, all kinds of stuff.
So you don't do crowd
So
noise.
you see
a couple of guys.
No, it ain't a couple guys.
It kind of
was
bring a little juice.
All the like the backup linemen, like these big backup linemen. Like we had a 6'10" guy. He's back there like doing this, like, and we're like, okay.
Okay, well, yeah, a little juice.
Actually, what's funny is I asked the guy who ran the music. I said, "Can you give me the playlist?" So I've actually got the techno playlist from there. There's some good songs. We can't play it. Can't play it here. Because, look, getting it.
There, yeah, it's us.
Getting it. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to
Ryan Geist.
Ryan Geist.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Geist. This is the Cheetah, but it's actually the
The Jungle Cat.
Jungle Cat edition for Cincinnati. I had some Cincinnati friends come down, so we had Mad Tree last time. We're getting Ryan Geist this time. You know, got to keep it alive.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what. I should have been the symbol holder. Look. So it's fighting Texas Aggies.
And it's the same thing. They're running this because of what just happened with Mason Taylor.
Yeah.
Whenever they tried, that's their little go-to, dump it off or run that he got to 3rd and 5 on. And that's
All right, so listen.
But if they do that, that's leaving so much open windows, right? There's so many open windows. If you do that, you just have to be able to turn and trust yourself to kind of not supposed to throw across the field.
Hey, real quick, Kayla. Yes, we are behind, and it's because we are streaming on YouTube. So we are going to we are behind a little bit. Apologize, but the cool thing is, so us being a little bit behind, y'all can watch the game, and then you hear us
exactly
tell you why it happened.
Turn your TVs down and your YouTube up.
Yeah, and just y'all. Hey, just do this. Pause your YouTube TV or whatever you're watching just for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you'll be right there with us.
Booty getting involved.
Is it booty or boot?
It's booty.
Is it booty? I tried to tell people it was booty, and they didn't believe me.
Well, everybody's been saying Booty for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. And then
preseason, like media days, he was like, "It's booty."
I heard somebody say it's boo. It's boo-tay. Like
booty.
The boo-tay. I'm like, okay, is it booty?
Right, bumping out a little bit. See, this is the Jaden Daniels when him having to direct all this traffic.
So it's almost second down right now. So let's let him.
Get there.
Come on, John.
That's short. Unless they get lucky.
John's
1st and 10. All right. I don't think he gets enough credit for doing that, being able to run between the tackles.
No, John Emery's going to be an NFL player. Right? Like, everybody's like, man, he's had a rough year and all that. Yeah, he hadn't had the year he wanted to have. Neither has Kayshawn.
But take me to test day.
I'm just telling you right now, when it comes down to it, NFL teams are going to look and go, okay.
Did he play?
Did he? What has he done? Yeah, he's fumbled the ball a couple times against UAB.
Is that if you were a running backs coach? Good chip.
That was actually, I think that was John's guy. I think that was because what happened was when John went to block. Let me see the replay of this. I think. Actually, no.
Just a late. What is that? Green dog?
I can't tell. It's hard to tell. Okay, it's hard to tell where they're. There was 7-man protection. It's hard to tell where. I don't want to draw that one up because I don't know where their point went.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oof. Ow.
But it was good to see Jaden still be able to get away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little. Toradol's a hell of a thing.
That's that same.
You call it a snag?
It's a snag 7 flat. So it's like. That's the same. They've run that 3 or 4 times now, which is.
So you think they see something in their base?
So
They're trying to go quit. Okay. Now we reassess. We're checking with me.
When I say snag 7 flat, Kayla, I'm gonna hold this straight up and down for you. So the tight end ran a 7, which is a corner. That's a 7 route. If you go, you're talking about the route tree. The H had the flat, that'd be Emery, and then really he just runs a little snag right there, and that's where they hit Neighbors. So that was number 8 right there. And really he just steps back, and when he runs to the flat, it pulls a defender out, and as long as that defender's still inside over here, you just throw it right here to him, and that's what happened. He ended up, splitting those 2 guys. But
you're kind of creating a window.
Yeah, and that's all that flat. That's the reason you run. That's the reason you run that flat route out, is because it pulls a guy outside to open up that snag.
There we go. Kyron Lacey seems to always make one big catch.
Hey, listen, the kid had a rough game last game, so he understands that, and he's not going to let that.
No.
Oh, free play?
No, I don't
they
think
didn't call
so,
it.
but he's going to act like it was. Oh.
That's interference. Throw the flag.
I don't get how the ref that's standing right there is not throwing the flag.
What flag are we getting?
No, they're probably getting offsides.
But he didn't cross, but I guess it would be encroachment.
They're gonna
Hand
say both.
Say both.
Yeah.
Look, I played DB. I get you have the right to the ball, but you have to have vision on the ball, right? What you like, you don't know what you're fighting for. Are they
5-yard penalty, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. First and 5.
They always had the pink T-Mobile on their. They didn't always have that on their headsets, have they? That's something new.
I didn't see it. Run.
No, it's that.
That play just out of a different look.
Yeah.
They're ready for that. They've seen that on tape.
They've been running that play all year. But
So-
they brought. See how they brought Mason Taylor in motion.
It's the
So
same.
it's a read zone.
With the option.
And honestly, you probably should have handed that off.
Is there a world where you put 2 in the backfield and sneak one out if they're going to go that?
Oh hell yeah, oh yeah. That's why you get into what you call 20 personnel or 20. You can get 21 personnel, it doesn't matter. But you got 2 backs on two H's on the field, like pony we called it, where you have like John Emery and Josh Williams on the field at the same time, and it gives you kind of a stay up. All right, get the 3.
I don't like the crawl.
Get the 3. Get up. Get up 5.
That little pain crawling.
That's
down,
not good. Let's see what happens.
He'll walk it off. Give him a second. Oh, he stepped. He got stepped. No, he got stepped on.
It's right. I think he got landed on.
I think it got stepped on. I don't think it had anything to do with the. Maybe that, but
Yeah.
he's smiling.
Yeah, he's grimacing.
No, I think that's a
Coach,
smile.
he looks like a horse you put down on the track.
I mean, well, all that's going to happen is they're going to.
He's smiling. Look at him. He's smiling. He's having a good
Going to
time.
wrap up. They're going to shoot him off again, and then we're moving.
Boom.
Big throw.
If it forces him to be a passer.
Well, here's the thing too. Like, have you noticed what they've been doing? I think every receiver has caught a pass.
And
Yeah.
that's why I was asking. And Jared Mitchell, shout out to him, and Chris McGee yesterday on Mic'd Up were saying there's a world where he can do it.
Yeah.
But this might force him to do it a little bit.
It's like I said. I go on those Cincinnati shows a couple times, 3 times a week, and
Oh my! Don't do this to him.
they kept talking about how has Joe Burrow been able to be so good without Jamar Chase? And I said, well, number one, all the rest of them dudes around him are pretty good too.
T. Higgins.
And number 2 is it kind of forced him to have to read the field. He didn't have his safety valve. His dude wasn't there. Like
Bail me out.
yeah. So right now it's kind of like Jaden Daniels. Right now it's like his feet aren't there right now. So man, I gotta force him to read it out.
What is this defense?
That's called
post?
That's called picket fence.
Oh.
What they do is you line up 5 dudes. I think they had 6 across the goal line, and
Dare you to run it? What? Screen?
No.
That's a screen situation.
no,
huh?
see they got
you went empty,
they got
but-
6 guys across the goal line, and basically they're playing man. But then those two inside guys.
If you have a healthy Jaden Daniels, you just go draw.
Yeah,
Or motion and power.
I don't know. I didn't catch the full formation there, but
All right. There we go.
They already know what happened, and it's killing me.
Best is on the field.
Oh, I thought he was in the portal.
Pressure's in the portal.
Rumblings. That's fine. Don't turn it over. Don't hurt him. All right, Ramos. Football is life.
Get 3.
Oh,
get
look, the
score
pink. It's not October.
So like, what they did was they put 6 guys across the back, and I believe they were playing man on everybody
Straight
here.
up.
But these 2 guys here are playing. They're holding space on the inside and trying to say we're not going to allow anybody to correct that too. But it allows you to. It looks like cover 0, but it's really not.
Not. Oh, bad snap.
Oh,
Block. Oh, fuck you, Paulie. God damn it.
Hold on.
What's the rule on that?
If it crosses the line of scrimmage, I thought it was dead. I thought if it crossed the line of scrimmage, it was dead.
What did you just say?
So extra point, the ball's dead. field goal, balls live.
Hold on, but did it go past the line of scrimmage? For some reason, I thought if the ball went past the line of scrimmage, it's like
It's
a punt.
dead, right? It didn't. I think it did. If it does it matter if it's? I've never seen this before.
It went past it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got the kick 6, so apparently it's.
Well, that was on a.
Ball in the air. Like
Yeah,
hit the
that
ground.
ball hit the ground. That's a dead ball.
You got me. I don't know, man. I'd be lying. I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew that rule in college. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. That's a cheap 7 right there, though.
That's exactly.
I've never seen that in my life. What, you blow that dead every time?
I mean, I've seen it blocked behind the line of scrimmage, like a field goal
Yeah,
block.
and it goes
'Cause
towards the other 80.
You remember the Leon Lett thing?
Leon let it go.
But you remember it was because
He touched it.
so I think if he touches,
But he was on the-
like the offense can't go recover it. The defense can, but if it becomes like a punt where if the defense touches it and they fumble it or whatever,
There's no penalty.
then the other team can get it. You know what I mean? It's like it becomes live.
I mean, I might be flexing my
But you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say it becomes a punt because like say the Georgia guy touched it, it'd be like a muff punt. But if you punt it and it just rolls and the cover team touches it, it's just dead. You know?
Yeah.
But the second he touched it, and that's probably why he was waiting to see if he could get it. And honestly, like here's what I would have told the Georgia guys is do what you did. Always run it, pick it up, and run.
Absolutely. Here,
don't-
play to the whistle.
Don't just go. If hey, whatever. And the LSU guys, I would have gone and run to the ball, like go cover it.
I mean, they're certainly used to fucking field goals being blocked.
But go get on. If you're the
cover.
If you're the
cover
team,
the
just
kick,
go
yeah.
just go get on the ball. Here's the thing. Just go get around it until you know it's dead. And
Well, you know who that falls on. Coaching, maybe?
the head coach. I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't be the head coach. I feel like special teams lets everybody do the football. I'm putting you in a spot.
I'm not here to coach bash. So
I am. This is not for you to answer. I'm coach bashing. And, brother, Polian, keep doing you, man. I'm jealous. Look at that guy's hog.
what?
Right, Dr. Pepper, the khakis.
I don't want you talking about some dude. You're down 7-0. You're talking about some dude's hog.
This
We
is
don't
what
need
I
you
do.
doing
I
that.
just deflect. I can't even think about what just happened.
Is North Carolina winning?
Tulane?
It doesn't matter because Drake May is going to Alabama. Their backup quarterback is in the transfer portal. They don't trust Jalen Moreau. And they're going to get...
Eli Holston.
Oh, how excited are you for that?
That's gonna be a good game. There's way too many burrows on this wall. Y'all can't see it, but that was 2 burrows on the wall here. There's a lot of burrows on the wall.
Beautiful. Yes, Tulane's up 7-0.
Hey, who's my man behind us here with the
that's-
trust on us? Who's this guy?
Scott Woodward.
Oh, that's Scott Woodward?
Trust Woody.
It doesn't look like him.
Terrible snap.
That's not bad blocking.
So it has to come... It's resting! That came to a rest!
Yeah, but it came to it's when it comes to a rest with nobody around. So the fact that 29 was
No, when the
sitting there-
ball is...
the rules expert said since the guy was right there, like standing over
With the
it,
intent,
then it's still a live
it's like...
ball.
It's like...
He's like, no,
He said, "Don't pick it up,
go,
pick it up, pick it up."
I can't tell you how many times as a coach I've been like, no,
Oh, yeah! Joe Mixon, keep it going!
You like it?
Fuck me raw.
And the worst part is like that's what if you're LSU, 3 points is not what you need. Like you can't give away because it's going to be such a struggle to score.
That was a 10-point swing too.
Right. And you're just gifting.
Chaz.
Sorry, Chaz. That's karma.
You think is his real name Charles? Or do you think he actually called him
Chaz is
Chaz?
on the birth certificate.
No. Is that how Chaz happens? Charles turns into
I
Chaz.
think it turns into Chaz.
I feel like you have to be a certain type of person to be a Chaz. Like you can be Charles to be, but you have to have a certain. You have to earn Chaz. Yeah.
Cody Boudreaux said he's out.
I'm putting on the poll.
Hey, the guys in the bunker. Is that what this is? Bunker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys in the bunker. Let's see what we got. We got to have something.
What you mean?
Louisiana's best team, Tulane. They're not playing. North Carolina and UCF are playing right now. There goes any momentum.
You want to go through? You want to?
No, you know what? I'm going to call all you LSU people out right now. I'm going to call y'all out. Y'all are 2%ers. Y'all are quitting already? All right, cool. One play, and you quit on them. All right.
This guy said that maybe the season's been a fluke.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Why don't you hang out for a little bit longer than one bad play, and let's see what happens. Because I guarantee you this: LSU still has high level SEC football players.
We're going Gus Malzahn. All right.
How tall is Jaden Daniels? He's 6'4".
No, 6'1", 6'2". There's Josh.
I think
There's your little.
I like it. Yeah. It just Jaden Daniels looks like he looks taller out there, like around. I know Josh isn't the tallest dude, but like.
But he like touch the earth.
Yeah.
32 with the fingers taped. He has no intention to pick
6'3".
anything off.
He's 6'3". Well, that's what he's on. That's what they had him on the website. That means he's 6'1". I was listed. I was listed at 6'2".
Good play. Loved it. Loved
Go,
it.
Josh.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Great design. Get Oz going one way.
J-Dub.
Great blocker.
You know that's the crazy thing is like in the NFL that's a penalty because
Too far downfield.
you can't. Well, he caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage. In college, you can do that, and NFL that's you can't run that play, or you can't. You can run that play, you just can't execute it the way that was executed.
Yep. Go 7. Go 7.
Hey,
No
Go
way.
7.
Let's go.
Go 7.
Cut. Come on. To the Jets.
Go.
Oh, wait. Too early. Oh, we still got it. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, he's here.
Hey, Bunker.
Oh, he's here.
Hey, Bunker. I try to tell y'all, you might as well call your Cody Boudreaux guy back. Tell him to come
Come
on
on
back.
back. Stop watching Dune, Coach.
Stop watching UNC play, man. Come on back here and watch this game.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he's here. We've been waiting all season.
For this.
All season.
Look at him. He looks like a kid in a candy store just took a candy bar.
That's I think he just redeemed a lot of what he lost throughout the year just with that one play.
You go for 2 here?
Sure.
Man, what is this formation? What are we doing? Atta boy.
There it is.
They probably have speed on one of the sides, so they.
Yeah, no, they overloaded. I saw it. I'm just saying. You kidding me?
It's the crosser. Him and a crosser. It's beautiful.
Look at 32. I told you had no interest in playing. If you got your fingers taped and you're
Is that Chaz?
Chaz,
Was that Chaz?
I don't know, but I
think it
mean,
was
if
Chaz.
you're
No, Chaz was 35.
the caucasity, if you're fingers taped out there with nothing else on, you're playing run. Oh, I'm back, Coach. He sent you $5.
There we go. Try to tell y'all, have a little faith, all right? I said all right a whole lot today, I don't think.
No, yeah. Oh, I thought
I didn't have
no shirt.
Can I have my
Yeah,
shirt?
but subtle flex. Never mind.
Sorry, I had to bring that NFL.
Did LSU win the toss?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. We received.
I would highly
Well, that's
doubt.
why I'm asking.
Honestly, I would highly doubt it. I would say probably Georgia won and deferred.
Well, Polian obviously
Cody Boudreaux's
has.
back, and he gave us
Yeah.
$55.
Where were you at?
Oh, give us $50. Shout out Cody Boudreaux. Let's go.
Where's that money go? Does that go to buying us more beer?
Yeah, it's in the, what do we call it? The kangaroo court?
Yeah.
Yeah, or what did Brian Kelly call it? The kitty?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think it was the kitty.
I've never heard that, but I mean, I've heard it before, but not in that context.
Yeah.
I guess that's them going to the, you put it together yourself. They said our delay is too bad. I'm sorry. Pause your television. There's no way we can fix
Listen, call. Who runs Google?
No, that's who ran Reddit.
I don't even know. Whoever the owner of Google is, call them up, tell them their YouTube system's behind.
We're on YouTube TV. We're on yours. Are we
No,
on
but
YouTube TV?
It's the stream. It's the stream. I think it's going.
Right. So we need to get cable here.
No. We're good up here.
Talking about
It's
us.
the stream. Us getting to everybody else out there in the world.
Oh, there's no way to fix that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to call up my man, Mr. Google, and tell him to call up the YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, whoever just could. Who was
Don't
it?
worry. Don't. Hey,
No, I'm just gonna say.
Don't worry. We're gonna get tagged by somebody in here.
No,
because we're
no.
talking crap about YouTube. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about YouTube. I've already done that. Who said this? Elizabeth. Thank you for tuning in.
Elizabeth, hey, is that a Katie Alligood?
No, Elizabeth Daigle.
No, there's a Katie Alligood that just showed up.
Oh, it pays the damn rent, Kyle, and the sandwiches you're eating.
I didn't eat those sandwiches, Katie.
We didn't eat the. I didn't eat the sandwiches either.
I see them sitting over there, but I haven't touched the sandwiches yet. I went to a restaurant today and ate way too much. So,
Me too.
Oh, we did win the toss and took the ball.
Interesting.
and Katie, I'll give the what's the place down in Metairie?
Katie's
The doctor with the shots.
Men's Total Health.
Men's Total Health.
So I'll give it. Hey, Katie Alligood, if you're listening,
Her name is Julia.
listen. I took an Ozempic shot yesterday. Okay, so everybody.
Oh
go to Men's
no!
Total
Don't
Health.
tell her that. She's gonna try to suck your blood.
Go to Men's Total Health and get your Ozempic shots from Men's Total Health. They do that for the ladies too. If you don't know, watch the commercial that where Katie
The
says,
O shot.
it's PRP, whatever that is. What's PRP?
Pheromone replacement
Protocol?
paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Oh no! We got Bowers. He's gonna score.
No, he's not.
Give me that ball. No, this is when you punch him in the stomach, huh?
He might, or you do a little slight twist of the leg.
If you can get under the face
they're
mask and
finding
get the
bugs,
lip
too.
or get a nose or get an eye, was my move. Let's see what they're doing with 40. He's confused. They're going fast.
You know what?
Touchdown.
Speaking of, why is Katie
Touchdown.
Alligood
No.
not here right now? Is she too cool for us?
Though they have a.
Don't
Her
blame
daughter
on-
is a hell of a basketball player, and they have a basketball tournament.
How many basketball games does her daughter play during the year? Quite a
None
few.
more important than this game we're watching right now. I
Quite
know
a
that.
few, and she's just gonna say, "I'm not gonna come hang out with our guys."
O.J. Ward cut him.
Huh?
Can you cut on defense?
Apparently not.
He just said block below the waist.
No, because what happened was that guy, whoever that was coming to get him,
Denzel.
and he went,
Darnell.
and he decided to go down and
Yeah, I'm not.
instead of getting
I thought you're not allowed to do that anymore.
you can't do it. That's not a cut.
That's a bad call
You can't do it outside of the box.
because there's a lot of like if you've ever been caught in a screen scenario,
Well, you can't
do that anymore where
Not
you just
anymore.
cut the O line.
out in the open field outside
Yeah,
the tackle box.
that was
you
the
can't
move.
cut. That was the biggest thing. Like when they took away the cut on screens.
Exactly.
They stopped running them.
Well, well, it's not that people stopped running them. You had to teach it differently.
Mm-hmm.
And
On defense, right?
on offense too, because I'm talking about when offensive linemen used to could run out there and throw,
Well, about a steam.
and now it's like they have to actually be under control. And these big, certain guys, certain linemen you could send out could go out there and make that cut, but they couldn't stay up and block. And certain linemen are better staying up blocking, but they don't get there very fast.
Right.
And
Get to him.
fell down.
That ain't pass interference.
No,
Nothing.
he fell down.
Snuddy.
That's not really a snubby
No, it was more of
type of thing, but
It might be worse.
it's run. What does it say?
Look a pert. I'll tell
I'll tell you the thing about Perkins right now. and he's just got to. There's going to be a point where he's going to have to
do something.
No, he's just got
different.
He's got to do something different.
Yeah,
correct. He's got to find pass rush moves. He's got to find ways to beat two guys.
Fucking touchdown.
That's all right. Hey, y'all chill.
But it's the gifted seven that.
Yeah.
It's y'all chill. It's a gifted seven. Y'all chill. It's still first quarter. If y'all would have honestly, like in this game, if y'all would have said, "Hey, it's 14-7 at the end of the first quarter, LSU's getting the ball," every one of y'all would have been like, "Cool." But it's because of how it is.
Ryan again.
It's how it is. Y'all get y'all's panties up in a wad.
I'm wearing a thong.
Then you need to pull your thong out your wad.
You want the whale tail?
Just pull your thong out and enjoy the fact that listen, they're in the game. It's a lot to go.
Offense doesn't look bad.
Because I want to tell you something right now. My guys at A&M are not even close right now.
No, y'all are on to the. Did you see who hit the portal yesterday?
Haynes King.
No.
He did.
Denver Harris.
Yeah, but I think they were going to move on from him anyway. I just think there was a lot. There was too much stuff with him.
Not too much for LSU to take on.
Well, whoever gets him next, they're going to
have to coach him up.
No, because what's going to happen? Whoever gets him next is going to give him the zero tolerance policy and say, "Listen,
come on, ref, don't duck."
They're going to say, "Whoa, what was that?"
See, I don't run, Coach. I swear.
Is that a dog trying to get up in here?
There, probably.
I think somebody's banging on the window over there for real.
No,
I banged on that because y'all wouldn't let me in one day.
I know. It was after A&M won.
No, I had to go knock on that window one day, and y'all were like,
"How are they not guarding their best player?"
Well, because you can't guard everybody.
Well, you got to guard at least one of them. Look at him. I mean,
why guard him? Let him just. Y'all think too much right now.
Coming from a coach, that means that.
I'm just being honest. I'm just upset at the fact that you guys are upset right now.
Well, because it's.
Hey, is that ball dead? Just kidding.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Live ball.
It's crazy. I'm watching this UCF Tulane game down here, and I keep looking for this green team. I don't see the green team.
I need UCF to score just a
Are
little
they
bit.
at
Fourth
Tulane?
and one.
They're at Tulane, huh?
I think so.
For the conference championship, you get to play at home?
I guess.
There's no way.
I don't remember UC. I don't remember Cincinnati playing at home for. Maybe they did. Remember last year that UC was.
Oh, they marked him short.
Oh, they marked it. Yeah, they didn't give it to him.
You know who that is, huh? John Reese Plumlee.
Really?
All right, LSU, let's go.
Ran for 473 yards against LSU in 2019.
All for nothing.
For nothing.
I guess we'll go out and score again. Oh, see, this is what I was worried about.
What? Another one bad play?
No, you get all the momentum.
All right, it's the end of the
going
first. It's the end of the first now. I mean, the sky's gonna fall. Are we pissing people off in the chat over here?
I don't look at the chat right now.
Someone said, "Why is Emery in there?"
Because he's
he's
starting
good?
running back right now. What are you talking about? Why is he in there? I bet you whoever said that, I bet you he would. Who is that? Young of the Mill.
Whoa, good eye. You got good vision or contacts?
No,
LASIK?
No, this is straight up. This is natural. Judy Caskey. She gave these to me. So
Shout out, Mom.
yeah. Today's my mom's birthday, by the way. Happy
No
birthday,
way.
Mom. Yeah, happy birthday, Mom.
What, 23, 24?
She's 28 today.
28.
So
So you're 20,
I'm 16.
16. And you're drinking.
Yes.
Good mom.
It's Louisiana, right?
Exactly. I started at 13.
No, but it's now today is my mom's birthday. Judy Caskey, happy birthday, aka Mimi to my kids. You know, it's crazy. I'm 16 with 3 kids.
I know. You have to be fruitful. That's what happens when you're a high school stud.
I wasn't even in high school.
Kids
yet.
get guys going to A&M.
I mean, we were rolling.
Full ride.
You know, it's I think I'm gonna move away from that after what happened to my man at Florida.
I have some takes on that, but I'm not going to share one here.
I'm staying away from that. That's not something I even want to get into.
I'm just saying he's a freshman. It was Thanksgiving. A lot of things can happen when you go back home.
Hey, young of the mill. I think we should take you and John Emery out in the street.
And
I'm not
Oklahoma drill?
I'm not even talking about race. I'm just talking about it's one-on-one. You got the width of the street to make the tackle. And I can guarantee you this, I ain't making that tackle.
Can you explain to me why? Okay, I don't know if they do this. I wouldn't imagine they do it in the NFL. Cone, running back, anybody, and you're supposed to run straight. And it's just
we kind of do that. There's an angle.
But they tell you can't make a move.
Well, then you can't do that because it would cause Oklahoma drill type collisions.
No, it's one-on-one. He has the angle. The only thing you can't do, we're running to a point, right? Yeah. And it's like, well, it's a tackling drill, but as an offensive player, I'm not going to do that. Like, if you're...
I'll tell you this much. You couldn't do that in the NFL again. It's too much...
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's too much created contact.
Yes.
Which, again, the last I checked, I think football is a contact sport. But I get it. You're trying to take stuff off during the non-competition time. But, at the same time, at some point you got to learn how to tackle. And I think that's why tackling, to be 100% honest with you, I think that's why tackling has been bad the last 10 years. If you go back and look at it, you don't see any more of these safeties just running, the Palomalus and these guys just running, flying downhill.
Downhill. Ed Reed,
my man.
Brian Dawkins.
My man with the Raiders. Why am I losing my mind? Not Marcus Allen, but Marcus Allen's running back.
Tatum.
Tatum. There was who? All right, Bunker. My mind just went blank. The Hall of Fame safety from the...
Rod Woodson.
Well, Rod Woodson, too. That's not what I'm thinking of.
Charles Woodson.
42, I believe, is his number. Why am I losing
Ronnie Lott?
Ronnie Lott.
He was a 49er.
He was 49er. Same difference. So Oakland 49ers, all the same.
I gave you every Raider I knew.
Oh.
Meet at the mat.
What?
What are they doing? What is this? What fucking game are we playing? Is it in rugby? Did he catch that bounced?
I have no idea if that bounced or not.
What?
It's off his helmet.
Oh, it did bounce off his helmet. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. I told y'all I got about a quarter in me, and I'm going back. I got family in town, so I think it's time. So that y'all don't have to listen to me tell y'all to be cool about this, because right now y'all can break down at this point.
You have to stay.
Everybody's
gonna leave.
No, nobody. Y'all don't leave. Don't leave. Listen, Bunker. Do not leave. Listen.
Have you ever seen this in your life?
Yeah, but like
at practice.
Not like that perfect. He said it's the ultimate tip drill. Like literally, like you cannot get mad at Jack Besh about that. Like
great play by 29, but just
I don't like the decision to throw that ball.
Oh my God!
I can't believe that bounced off his head. All right, man down.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Man down.
Not that. Touchdown.
All right, stream's over. I'll help you out with production. Hold on. No, don't put it down now. Go back to it. Ayahuasca?
REALAX.
Rest, elevation.
Land. Advertise.
Xanax.
Xylophone. Yes.
Are you fucking kidding?
Is that Lad McConkey?
Oh, former the newest New England Patriot.
Yep.
I mean, that gagged me. I'll throw up on the stream.
All right, well, boys.
Thank you for coming. I'm sorry it wasn't more competitive.
Nah.
We had a field goal blocked that didn't get called down, and a helmet. We had a helmet fumble. Mark Sanchez, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Right. Hey, appreciate y'all watching.
No, but
See
you have to
y'all
come
on
over here,
Tuesday, Caskey Clicker.
or I'll just lay down.
How do we manage? This only happens to us. Thank you. You can put it right here on this table. Here we
I was
go.
gonna punch him.
gonna eat
I'm
all-
glad you moved him. I was about to smash those sandwiches with my fist.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank
All
you for
right.
coming,
All right,
Coach. Thank you for the biz. Where are we from? Ryan Geist?
Right, guys.
Cincy made.
Cincinnati.
Jungle Cat Limited Edition.
Hey,
If you can't win, at least get drunk. What's the phrase? Win or lose? We still booze.
we still booze. Hey, listen, my brother-in-law Jarvis Simmons, who's watching the stream right now, says, "Tell them never end the fight." So y'all stay in it.
Yeah.
We won't end the
Do
fight,
not
but
get
we
on
will
the-
end the stream.
Do not go on the floor again, all right?
That is fucking backbreaking.
I just don't even. I can't even wrap my mind around. Like, does that make it? Oh my gosh, you're really about to punch the sentences.
Wait, did I cock up?
Yes. Watch.
Yeah, lock it.
The game's still going, but that
Look at my.
but
It's a bad kid.
LSU is still alive, but right now I feel bad. Because, first of all, on the interception, stupid throw.
Not a terrible throw. I mean, he's
No,
got to.
it was a bad
You've
throw.
taken away some of what he can do. Obviously, you've seen him try to run. They have to show it.
Well, right, but the other thing is, he put it. The DB was.
He made a great play. He collapsed. They know what they're doing now offensively. Like, they're trying to go short, quick. They tried one more time. Oh, congratulations, Hunter Hall, on a national championship. I mean, fuck.
And then it bounces off the helmet, interception, and then one play later, Lad McConkey beats our entire secondary. Who's it with Danielson now? Nestler? Brad Nestler?
Yeah, fuck both of them.
I miss Vine. I like Vine. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. But I like the idea. We got Gene in the booth.
Gene, with your fucking terrible tie. I mean, Gary, fix your collar.
Yeah,
like,
there's
y'all
that.
fucking grow up. Is this a professional thing that CBS is doing? No shade toward
Look at that. Look at the
WAFC.
time possession.
I'll throw up. I'll do
Their
it.
time possession was 4 minutes.
Remember when Kayshawn scored, how fun that was?
That was a good moment. How about this? We could have had 10 points to 0 points. Right then. I mean, not really, but
I mean, we can put this thing on live week. That's okay.
I
Second
know,
one,
but-
take a shot.
we can have the fish bag. Uh-oh. Remove.
This is just. He's fine. We're all fine. Let's see what happens. Get rolled up.
Charles
on.
Turner's just hugging him. Yeah, he
Ow.
was rolled up.
Ow.
Charles Turner was just straight up hugging.
$1 first down.
Huh?
I bet $1 they get a first down to your no dollar.
I think they're different.
I bet okay, $1 they don't get a first down.
Okay.
They're empty. Oh no, they're not. There's Josh.
Josh is back there.
Okay, $1 no first down.
Okay.
Didn't know me. You have to go for it almost.
No, 100% go for it. Don't punt it.
You can't give them all the momentum.
If you punt it, they're going to
Like,
return
get
it for
the
a
ball
touchdown.
back. Not half. Can somebody block somebody? I mean,
So
It
this
happens
is
when
where
you have Jaden
this
Daniels
is
not
where
at
Jaden's
100%.
injury. Yeah, that's where it kills us.
Oh,
Because
hey, Santa's not real, kids.
because if he's healthy,
He
can
pulls
pull
it.
but he's not, so he doesn't. So,
Hit me in the face with it.
yeah,
Slap me with one.
cool. 1-7. But you see what happens? Mason Taylor was wide open 2 yards down the field on 2nd and 1. I like taking a shot.
Oh, can you turn your fan off on your computer?
Oh, yeah, let's pick him up.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. All right, new poll. Is it Nussmeier time?
Walker. If Jaden goes down, you put in number 14.
Get a stop here. How much time is left? 4:50?
I'm hurt.
I'm crushed.
Let's get back to football. We need a play.
6
we need
feet.
a-
Yeah, we need
He's
one.
not 6 foot 185.
No.
He's smaller than me.
He's 5'9", 170, and it's all cankles.
But
Damn!
we
look at
need-
the look at the grandpa.
we need an injection. He's scary. We need an injection of life. Like we need a Harold Perkins.
It's all on offense.
Huh?
Harold on offense.
So, I'm not against it, but like I'm just saying, like we
Fuck
need a
this beard.
strip sack.
Bad
We need
luck.
an interception. We need a big hit. There's no energy. They're beat.
There's Harold.
That's still too many yards.
That's a good tackle though. You're not letting him get that push.
Right.
You know.
No, I like seeing Makai come in flying off the edge.
Edge. He's riding without looking. You know how many times he's done that?
He's going to be a head coach next season.
Not next season.
Cincinnati's going to hire him.
What is wrong with you? You see a dead dog and you just kicked him in the ribs.
Yep.
I did one time when I was a kid.
Get there, Greg. Good.
That a
Good.
boy?
That's good. That's good run defense.
Um,
Okay, you know what you need to watch right here? Number 19. I don't know if Brian and Matt and everybody can hear me, but watch number 19.
Enrique Gilbert's going to check in.
Imagine. He's played one game this season.
2 catches with a touchdown.
Yep, Vandy. But he wants to come in
I'm
and play.
fucking sick.
We got to make a play right here. You have
This
to
would
get
be
this
a
stop.
fantastic stop.
have
Make
to
it a
get this
one-score
stop.
game. Well, see, yeah, he knows. If your coach is looking at, if
Right.
your coach is doing that,
But see, I don't like 15 on 19. I don't like Sage Ryan Garden, their best receiver. And he got the first.
empty box, light box, I should say. Georgia is doing exactly what they're going through pregame.
BJ.
I mean, he was unblocked. I mean, that was just get to the second level and let him go.
Yeah. Where did Baskerville go? He was right over the middle. It's all right. I mean, it still wasn't a bunch of yards. I mean, they're still on our side of the field. I mean, their side.
That's what I'm saying. Make them do it again. Make them earn it. Defense has been on the field a long time. Well, technically not. They've
Not really.
On
They
two
really
crazy fucking plays.
They really haven't been on the field much at all.
Do it. Pick it.
That's too much time. 40's playing pass coverage.
What he was doing, what he was talking about with the Butch, where he...
But did he butch that time? Because I think he was just playing coverage.
He fakes it, he's reading two, and then just makes a play.
Yeah. He did get there fast. But we have to get pressure.
But I don't know if he's responsible for the flat or the running back. What a catch. Shut up, Gary.
Let us say it. You shut your mouth.
If they score here, we can shut this whole thing down.
Like, the thing Stetson Bennett does well is sit in the pocket. If he...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my...
Make the tackle. Their offensive line is...
Shout out to Caskey for coming in. Shout out to Anthony's Deli for the sandwiches. Who was in the chat. Feel free to come get one. I mean, I'm going to leave the door open. Who cares?
Okay.
You'll just see a dead body.
Make the tackle. Yeah, BJ. There it is. There it is.
Okay, reset.
That was a
They're in
good
field
tackle.
goal position, huh?
Yeah.
Is it the 50? Oh, yeah. No, okay, never mind. 28 got lost in the wash.
Park was blocked.
They're playing hard.
Yeah, no, they haven't given up yet. At least defense hasn't.
Bowers has pads from 1988.
This is right now is where that
They're going to
blocked field goal.
McClunky. They're going to McClunky. What? McClunky?
McConkey.
McConkey. He's on
Yeah,
stage.
slot. Is that Sage or is that Greg Brooks?
That's Sage.
That's Sage. No, they're not going to throw it
Oh, he
McConkey.
beat him off the line.
They did beat him,
He
but
didn't look-
McConkey made a play. That's good. That's
Good
good.
tackle.
That's
All
good
right.
defense. I like Greg Brooks guarding him when it's in that area of the field. Down the field, I don't like the size matchup, but Brooks didn't really make mistakes.
Straight up cover one.
Yep.
Look, he fell down.
Yeah.
Big hat.
Big hats. We have to do it.
It's too late now, right?
Yeah. All right.
I can't believe that blocked field goal.
That's what's killing us right now. It's 14-7 if they don't get that.
Where's Harold? Oh no.
I like it. I'm happy with
this
that.
This is when you knee him in the ribs.
Step on him.
Are we going back to the old way?
You're doing it?
Liver King, out.
Mm.
Can you believe he was on steroids?
No, he looked so natural. Yeah, I mean, I could have told you he was on steroids the first time I seen him.
Nobody looks like that. You can lift as many weights in the world as you want.
You can eat whatever you want.
Oh, Podlesny.
Miss it for me.
It's a long field goal. He doesn't have to kick these
I'll
all
pay
that
you.
often.
I'll pay you.
Ah! Yeah! A doinker! It's the hat! And we're right back in it!
Energy. That thing was moving. A little bit of English.
That's what you call a little draw, but he hit it OB. Hate to see it. They showed this more than the fucking kickoff.
Right.
Like I read the blocked field goal. Like, oh my goodness. My goodness.
All right. Now you absolutely need something from the offense. Need. They finally got,
Tulane, 17-7.
the offense finally got a little bit of a break.
Let's reset.
And now let's see. Did we give Jaden more Toradol?
More Toradol. Just like I'm about to do.
Yeah. What's this chat talking about?
Yes, Caskey's gone. Put your thoughts in the chat.
Yeah, talk to us.
If you want, we will open up the phone lines at halftime. How do you feel now?
Me?
Yeah, better?
A little bit.
That would have been
A little bit.
that's as big of a stop as you can get in that moment when everything is going south. Great resiliency by the defense. Matt House, don't leave just yet. But, as everybody has said, if he does go, BK has a propensity to find good defensive coordinators.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt that the one we have right now is so good.
Right, you don't want to lose him.
Right. But, no, I'm definitely
Am I
feeling...
straight?
Huh? Yeah, you're good. You're solid. I'm definitely feeling much better. But you have to get something from the offense right here. Like, if it's just another sad drive.
Okay, I'm against this. I feel like I'm not the only one. You have to throw it overhand.
This is football. Basketball, yeah, you can chest pass it. No, you should have to throw it like a football.
You should have to throw it like a football.
If you're getting a scholarship,
or move it back 5 yards and see.
If you're getting scholarship money for it, it should
be $40,000.
It should be a legit.
I can't even look at that anymore. I've never seen that in my life, and I guess it's this I've never seen in my life.
Yeah, it was such a perfect balance.
This I've seen too much of in my life.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, sacked. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Oh my! Oh, we lost it. Or did they give it to him?
No, now he's calling it incomplete.
Oh my goodness, Brian.
Jesus Christ.
Brian.
Don't be mad at yourself for that. You got a foot in.
They got 2 feet in. Oh, it's a catch. Did he have control?
Ground can't cause a fumble.
That was an amazing play. Even though, I mean, it means nothing. These receivers are so good.
Let's just find 8.
7. That's he threw it to the wrong side.
No, they're playing everything 10 yards and in. They know LSU wants to throw it short because Jaden can't run it. So we're creeping on everything underneath. He's going to have to take a shot deep.
Well, and he was a second.
And we're just going to go 3 straight runs right here. 3 straight passes, excuse me. There you go. There's your shot. Oh. No flag? That shouldn't have been, I guess. He fought back for it.
He should have thrown it a little bit earlier. It was a little late.
Underneath. Good call, Gary.
Late.
Oh,
you can still make that.
I'm sorry, bro. No, it's okay. You have 2. No, his hand was in there. Not a drop. Not a drop.
That's not a drop.
But if he leads them... You can't keep relying on your defense. You need to do something. You need a spark. I thought they were going to come after one at some point. Yep. A little pressure. He ain't dropping it. He's been fucking catching punts since he came out the womb.
Yeah, but what I think happened on that play right there... That's probably what I would say. That's what that play was. That's my expert breakdown.
You want to draw it up? It's incredible how quickly he can draw plays on that.
It is pretty impressive.
All right, well, we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. Now it's just us and Scott. I've stretched out this shirt so much from grabbing it like a lunatic. A false start. Illegal motion.
Moving backwards.
We needed that too.
Yeah, but if we could have scored 3 points on the last drive, you just need something.
I agree.
And a 3 and out is not one of the somethings.
Don't forget, you owe me $1.
I know. I'm gonna give you your $1.
Oh, UCF went to the backup. Did John Rice? He's playing. I guess he's playing the piano.
Well, they've done this before. They've played the backup before.
Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys.
I don't think they
This
let.
feels comfortable. This feels good. This feels good. This feels good.
Good tackle.
This feels good.
Good tackle, Michael. But they really don't let Plumlee throw.
We're not completely out of it.
We're not. But you need something.
Something.
From the
You need a
offense.
spark. Just a spark. Oh, not that. Never mind.
No.
Maybe he comes back next year. I mean, that doesn't look good, huh?
See what it is.
Oh, it buckled. Yeah, I mean, how easy is that job?
That's my dream job.
No, you're here.
Just to get to talk.
You really gotta be fucking me. Murphy's Law, once again.
I mean, who goes at corner now? If Makai's not,
Sage.
I guess so. They put Jay outside.
It's still 3rd and 12.
Yeah, no, I mean we're not. It's just no Makai hurts. That's your number one corner. I mean, I guess the only positive in that situation is Georgia doesn't really have a go-to receiver. So it don't like hurt you, but
I can't believe LSU chose to receive. What does that get you? I guess the Toradol.
yeah, you want it to work. But I guess coming away with 0 points on the first drive, wasted Toradol. Helping him off the field.
Yeah, that's toast. Sorry, prayers up, Makai. Fucking A, man. That's a.
Jay, Sage.
Oh, they moved Jay outside,
Yeah,
and now
Sage in
Sage
the
has to
slot.
play safety or in the slot.
And they're going to have Jark back. Jark's outside. And then Major and Greg.
Look at Miami's just dominant. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Forty's not out there, huh?
No 40. Get to him. Good defense.
And a boy, Jay Ward can play corner.
He was a corner. He was a safety. He switched over to safety. 2020, he was a corner. Starting corner.
No fucking. Are you kidding me, dude?
Show it to me. Show me the play. Oh,
Are you a fucking football player or not?
I mean, he didn't even turn his head around.
It's not our fault he's fucking 5'10".
It hits anybody else's chest. 5'10". He's shorter than 5'10".
That was
Look at
a
him.
third.
Look at
That was a
him.
3rd and 8.
Look how little
We're
he
about to
is.
be on 3rd and 8. Back to the run game.
Good tackle. Perk. Oh,
Down.
yeah.
Thank you.
Perk blew it up.
Oh, now you don't blow the whistle. Yeah, talk your shit, Jay. Fuck it. Let's get in there. Make it fucking muddy.
Beat Utah. I mean,
how did Utah flip the script in the second half?
We'll see, but I mean,
yeah.
Georgia's a difficult team to out physical.
But you got to play the game.
Yeah, I mean that's what Utah did. They just straight up was like, you know what? Because at the beginning they were kind of trying to play pretty like USC, and then they just said forget it and started being Utes, man. Purple and Bowers are get to him. Okay.
3rd and 8.
That was good. I mean, and then McConkey wasn't open either. But I like the pressure. We finally got pressure.
I mean, the defensive scheme isn't bad.
Nuh-uh.
3 sitting.
We've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, and one of them was off that interception.
Off a short field.
So, I mean, really, the defensive-wise, they gave up 1 drive.
And you keep getting them in these 3rd and long situations to where they can't rely on their run game because I don't know why they're going away from it, to be honest.
Right, yeah, I don't know.
You got to watch out for McConkey and got to watch out
for Bowers.
Both on the same side of the field over there. It feels like he's open. All right, I got to pee.
Have fun. I mean, but we're getting pressure. We just, it needs to be a little bit faster. I mean, BJ beat him. They're throwing again. Get him! Oh, they're just, like, come on. Like, Sage gives up a catch every time. He's targeted. It's a catch. Our DBs are selling. We're finally getting pressure. But we're... I just... Okay, we're getting keep getting pressure. Keep getting after them. They're gonna do something. They're not gonna let BJ 1-on-1 anymore. Good tackle. Good tackle. Less is more. Yeah, we got Tulane on down there.
Perfectly timed flush and pee.
That was good. That's how you do it.
That's something that you can hang your hat on.
We finally got like some more pressure. But he like basically looked like he just threw it up. But you know, St. Brian gave up catch. So
a 2-yard catch?
No, they for a first down.
Yeah. Look at the total yards. I mean, it's the 2 turnovers. That's it.
Okay.
Fuck no. Fuck. Sorry. You gotta be tugging on your arm.
Yeah, I mean, like. Okay.
All right, 3rd and 8. One stop here. Get the ball back and score. This is the game. This could be a monumental play.
We're center pressure. But like wide open. It's every time. We play so far off. Like, weren't we always the team that played press man? But we never press anymore.
Well, because you're bringing pressure, so somebody's you're putting the. It's like the AJ McCarron game.
Right, but I get it. But he's standing there with his feet in the ground. He's not moving at all.
He has to know he has outside help, right? Like you play inside leverage on that because he's not going to beat you to the outside. They're on a slant.
Well, but the other time, if you're sending pressure, he should be up a little bit closer. Not 15 yards off on 3rd and 8. With his feet dead in the sand. Like, legit, not moving at all. I'm not saying that Stetson is this terrible football player. But I just feel like we're getting beat by a quarterback that's not that good. We're there. I mean, it is a good throw, but he's wide open. Like, I feel bad for the defensive line right now because they're working hard. Like, they've gotten pressure almost every play this drive. And our DBs are just sagging off.
All right, now Pert come off the right side. Bump, bump.
Make a tackle. There we
Their
go.
defense is just got to get them on third down.
It's third
a little
down.
bit of
It
Florida
really
State
is.
again.
Jay Ward.
Oh, that's it. They're gonna go. You got to take a shot now if you're Georgia. Because who tagged in?
I don't know. Colby Richardson.
No. God bless you. They're coming right at you here.
Yeah, you got to know that they. Doesn't matter who the receiver is. And he's pressing. Tyler Screen, he's 1-on-1.
Who are you bumping him to?
Parker's back there.
I don't think McClunky. That you don't want
You don't
that
want that
smoke
fight,
at
son.
all. So like telling you, yeah. How's your little private school life? Yeah, You know, yeah.
I promise you don't want that 1-on-1, son.
No,
I promise you.
you don't even.
But I mean, but
Cousin, just don't say anything back.
like, okay, 3rd and 3.
Quick. Bowers again, man. God, it's scheming you to death.
Still too far off. Like 3rd and 3?
They're worried about the run game.
Yeah, but you gotta understand who they're giving the ball to right there.
Now they're about to
It's
run.
19.
They're about to run it down your throat and kill the clock. Score a touchdown. Get the ball back. Score a touchdown. Now it's 35-7. Who's 6? Jesus Christ.
McIntosh.
No, that's
Talking about 6 for us.
good for them.
Dropped it.
They're getting obsessed with throwing the ball, and that's what LSU wants.
Yeah, but they're doing it.
He looks like I feel. My double chin is hanging out.
You need a turnover. Like you gotta, like Auburn.
You got your break. You got your break with the missed
and then
field
you
goal.
3 and out because we threw the ball 3 straight times.
On your phone.
Get
Somebody's open.
wide open. Wide open.
That's right. At least they scored quick.
Yeah, but that really wasn't scored quick. I mean, I guess like in this sense, but I mean they just put a drive together.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying at least they left
Yeah.
time on the clock is what I should have said. You're right.
Yeah. But I mean, just open. We just did. What is
What are you
Major?
doing?
Also, what is Major doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean Major, like Micah was a step late,
He has to play.
but Major's supposed to be like. You got to make your decision. You got to look at the outside, see that he's not getting beat. He's getting beat.
I love that from a quarterback. If you're Tulane,
Oh yeah, get up. Tulane's quarterback's got some grit in him.
go. Did you just see that?
Mm-hmm. But Major needs to be
Great
shading.
throw. Do you want to wear this? Do you want to switch shirts?
I'm gonna cry.
I really feel sad.
I mean, and the part that's tough is if Georgia's putting drives together, our defense is just going to get worse because they're not getting breaks.
I mean, do we end this thing at half?
I don't know.
We'll do the third quarter. We'll do half of the third quarter and
We'll
see
see
where
what
it
happens
goes.
in the
Yeah,
third
yeah.
quarter.
Because if Georgia scores
Right.
on their first possession of the third quarter, we're toast. The thing is, I was okay with losing to Georgia, but on those two fluke plays, you can't give the number one team in the country LSU, right?
Yep.
Yeah, suck my ass. So if y'all wonder if we know what we're talking about, yeah. And you became a dentist for the... Okay, this is over.
2:48, we're handing the ball off. Hand the ball off last drive. You went 3 straight pass plays. Another thing that sucks is, I get that Jaden's hurt, but we have
Your run game is
we have
limited.
no creativity on offense.
Alright, yeah. Ears. What are we doing? Georgia's going to take a timeout.
Because they're going to score again before half.
What is it, stepbrothers? I'm burying you.
We got Dellinger back
Just
out
like
there.
cold case files. It's
What
just
happened
like
to
cold case
What
files.
happened to Miles Frazier?
Oh man, this is tough. That would be real cool if it was LSU.
Right. No more 5.
Walker, find your fucking
Give him his
helmet.
helmet.
What a bug! That's where it was. It turned again.
Why is Walker not have a helmet on? He's about to go in the game.
About to go find one. Oh, it got stuck in between them.
Yeah.
Tore it off.
No, don't put him back in the game. Here comes Nuss.
Yeah, pray to God. I am too. And I'm going to patria filia spiritu sancti Nussmeyer. Fucking take a shot. Put 80 in.
Send it. Absolutely send it on. Handoff. Screen
No
play.
way.
Little flat route.
I love the third. I mean, he's got a cannon.
Yeah, but
It looks so good coming out of his hand.
I thought we had somebody wide open the way he delivered it.
He's not even loose. That's his first throw of the game. I see the window. K-Shot, you can't give up on it like that.
It was not a window, Lloyd. There was no window.
You didn't see that?
No. Kayshawn was bracketed.
Nah.
Somebody here and
Nah,
here.
didn't play quarterback. What if they muff one?
Look at him.
McClunky. They're going to score again. You're drinking water? Why are there more people in the chat? This is even worse. Go away.
Hey guys. Y'all really thought Walker was playing? No, it's called wishful thinking.
It was a joke.
We want
Fucking
Walker to
grow
play.
up.
Man, that Kayshawn play was fun, wasn't it?
You remember that?
That was a good time. I was happy. Truly happy. Oh, do we have Notre Dame people in this chat? I mean,
Oh
in Twitter.
no. Oh no, Noah.
Everybody from our end warned you about BK and Polian special teams. You refuse to listen. Call it jealousy. Yet every single game you cry about bad special teams. All about you lost to Marshall.
We never clamored for Polian, by the way. You got BK and you invite him to the party and he brings his like sad ass girlfriend that nobody likes, but he's married to. And he's like, oh, I like her. And he just, every time she goes to talk to somebody else at the party, they're like, man, that girl kind of sucks, right? And everybody's like, yeah. Should we invite BK back? Yeah, I like BK. Why is he dating her?
What a picture. I'm trying to see. I want Hankton to put some pads on, son.
Right.
What a photo.
All right, never mind.
Can you zoom in?
This is fucking over.
Can you zoom in on this? Show everybody.
Yeah.
Credit to Cody Worsham and Gus Stark was the one that took the photo. We need Coach Hankton in some pads.
Oh.
He's up there.
Sorry, hold on. No, there you go.
There it is. He's up there. Him and Kayshawn are.
That's as far as I can zoom. I've never maxed out the zoom.
That's it. Yep. All right.
We're in this at half, huh?
Oh, McConkey's knee out.
Of course, Gary.
Yeah,
I mean,
hopefully.
what did LSU do to you? What?
He hates us. Look at BJ.
Did you not get into school?
Oh yeah, it got straightened out and folded.
Can you hand me a sandwich?
Yeah. Which one? What would you like?
Yeah, pick one.
Pick one. Well, we have roast beef. We've got the muffalata. We got everything.
Give me a muffalata.
There you go. You almost hit Joseph.
No, but never. He's protected. Can I have another muffalata?
No.
Please, I'm hungry.
Muffalata? I'm watching it on the stream right now. Katie's gonna yell at you.
I don't feel here, and maybe I'll have a chance. Have another sandwich?
I don't know if I trust you.
Muffalata, please.
You're coming very close to Joseph, and we're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
Wish it would have stuck. Gosh,
Sandwich? I'm kidding.
Alabama's gonna get in.
Bama's in the playoff. They're gonna win it. They'll beat Georgia if that makes you feel better or worse about this game. Hold back, coach.
Worse.
Grab him.
Worse. Like.
I'll clean it up at half. Don't worry. My name's
You know what's
on
gonna
the
happen
leaves.
right here?
Pick 6.
Touchdown.
Which way?
Georgia.
0.
They're running it. Nope. Throwing it. Bowers. Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
This was fun.
Oh, he just grittied. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh, El Nino, great point. Notre Dame versus LSU in the Citrus Bowl.
Maybe.
I have to clean up my mess. Worse than I thought.
Yeah, you made a mess, Lloyd. Hey, we still got a half of football.
This is Ryan Foley's best to clean up.
Did they mess up pushing Jaden to be quarterback? Should they have just let him be hurt and game plan for Nuss?
I'm really surprised that they played him, to be honest. I thought they would give him a go, and he looked good, but you had to know that that was going to happen.
Right.
Like, if you're going to play, this is what I said yesterday, you can't play the same game with him. Like, if he's not available to be able to do the run-pass option, do the read zone plays wherever they're going to knee it out. Is that ball live? Like, it changes your entire dynamic of the offense. And it's not to say that he wasn't a good passer early on.
Right,
like,
no,
he looked good.
Yeah.
But if that's what you have to play,
But then they're just going to sit back like they have been doing. They're going to
yeah.
take that away. Once they do that, we're not even trying to run the ball. Because the reason our run game works is because they're scared of Jaden pulling.
Exactly, it has to be both. The whole offense is set around
But
that.
Jaden's-
Nussmeier can run a little bit.
Jaden's at quarterback. He's back in. Took a 2-step drop.
He can't do. You're about to see him throw it 50 times. I took the under in passing yards. I thought he was going to get hurt. I thought he was going to be out.
He's not. He can barely jog.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of.
I don't know why you put him back in. Frazier's back in the game. Dellinger's not in anymore. Okay, first down. Good catch by Emery. But I mean, he's hobbling.
I mean, this is we're approaching Byron Leftwich territory. We have to carry him down the
Right.
field against when he played for Marshall.
Timeout.
All right.
Look at him. I mean,
If they score, we'll stay. No, we're leaving.
they're not. They're not even, I mean, yeah. If they score, we'll stay.
Okay.
If they score, we'll stay.
This is really.
He's getting. I mean,
I couldn't have picked a messier.
but look at him. Look at him. They're helping him walk to the sideline. Like,
It's because
don't play him.
Jordy said this earlier, and he was right. Because we had this debate a little bit on Friday. The offense goes from this big to this big because Nuss only knows so many plays, and there's no threat of Jaden running, zero,
Absolutely zero.
But he can't help himself. Like if he gets in a pressure scenario,
Right.
he only knows one thing.
But you know what? We know what I'd rather say. Forget the game plan. Forget all of it. Just let Walker go out and play.
No, you can't put Walker to the dogs, dog.
You can, with nothing to lose. Besh over the middle. Timeout again. That was a great throw.
And they're not bringing any pressure. Like they're sitting in prevent.
I know. I mean, they said 4, but
That's a great throw.
that was a good throw. Clocked it. We're gonna go.
Interesting.
We said touchdown, or did we say score? Because a field goal's a score. What did we say?
I'll put my fate in Polian's hands.
Yeah.
Because that means we get to leave.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave. Happy to be here.
No, yeah. But I just wish we were watching a good game. I don't know if El Nino Brown was trying to diss us with the Big Ten SEC comment. Timeout. I don't know if he was trying to diss us, but he did the greater
Oh
than
my
less
god,
than
this
7.
is, what a fucking warrior.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like
he ain't playing in the bowl game.
we're going Ramos now.
We get another shot at halftime. Look at the anticipation. There you go, Stephen Miller. I know you've been waiting for that. What?
He hit him in the head.
We got torched by the officials.
Some very questionable things
I
happened.
mean-
My heart breaks.
For anybody that doesn't respect Jaden Daniels, y'all can go find a new slant. He's not a dollar miss.
Give me 3.
Dollar
$1
miss.
Okay, I'll take that. That'll make.
Feels like 19's too close to Needs to be back to like a half shuffle off.
Taking him to the locker room now.
Can you carry him like a baby, swaddle him?
No, put him on a freaking truck. Where's the little John Deere at?
There it is. What is this guy doing? This is hogging up all the room. Yeah. Oh, now you stand up. Yeah, because you know you look like an asshole. Nice hairline, you fuck.
Bad look.
Okay, boys, if they block it, let's rally to the football.
Southern taking an L in the SWAC championship.
Attaboy.
There's 3. Now we're even Steven.
Even Steven. No one's blocked that. I would feel so much better. I mean, there's no way to even...
That's a great snap.
No, that was
still
inside.
A little low. But I mean, shoot. Got 3 out of it. That's mine.
You with the phones.
One of my buddies from, he's an Ole Miss fan, he said, "LO already blowout." I said, "What time does Ole Miss play?" What did you just put in?
I'm not gambling on me. There's nothing to bet. I mean, what? I guess under?
Yeah. What's the second?
I'm about to find out. Stephanie Grace, you remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime of the Bourbon Bowl? And the Mud Dogs came back to win?
You know what I'm slapping down on Twitter right now? A little first half thoughts, question mark. I'll read those replies live here on the on YouTube.
Jesus. What's the score right now?
35-10.
The under is 67.5, so that would be 30. I'll take that. I'm no longer in the 1K club. That's just because I have bets out. Doesn't mean...
Right.
Got a lot going on. Alright. I'm also about to put something out on the poll. Not a Q&A. I don't know why people don't do the Q&A, but we do polls here.
Here's some of the responses to the first half thoughts tweet. Devon says interception off Besh's helmet and a block touchdown. What a joke! It was going to take a miracle to win this, but a couple few plays took LSU out of this
100%. I mean,
we were holding our own. Good litmus test for the future in terms of areas to improve the roster.
Yeah, I mean, nobody expected to win this game. It's the way that it played out that makes it frustrating. Like, I'd have been fine getting beat man for man, and it looking like this. I'm cool with it being 35-10, but it actually is subtract 14, right?
21-10. You're in a different...
And it should be...
I mean, you could even say 21-13 if you don't get that final block.
Yeah, as you say, you can add another point. 8, you score a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Okay, $1 on... We got to pick a contestant who you think should win.
Okay, well, I got to see him first.
I know, for sure. I'm just letting it be known.
Mel says, kind of depressing. Let's just keep fighting to make it respectable. William says, we not in the same league.
I've got Kayla. All right, I got Kayla.
Yeah, I'm going Kayla too. I don't know.
You can't do that.
Okay, no, you can take Kayla. Take Kayla. I'll whatever.
Well, you weren't paying attention. It's not my fault.
It's okay. It's okay. William says we not in the same.
Did
league.
you just? She sized it up.
Yeah.
Visualize an attack.
Snicker says 100% poor coaching.
Over under 12 makes.
Over.
15. Oh yeah, you're about to get routed. Oh Uh-oh. 12 is where we set it. How much time where's the clock?
They're staying neck and neck.
They're neck and big miss. Oh,
okay, no.
They're panicking.
They're both.
This one has to go.
That's big. Big one. Big one. No.
We need one more. At the buzzer, tie! Tie ball game!
Okay, overtime. We're going to OT.
Double or nothing, $2.
$2. Put $2 on it.
Why is she acting like she's tired? I thought they were going to move it back. I love that. We'll size it up like a kicker. Where's the clock? Why don't they have a clock on here? I have no idea how much time is left. All right.
The comments,
I got right, you got left.
Yep. The replies are rolling in, so we'll have a fun little reading section.
All right.
After this. All right. Okay.
High.
Big. Bank it in. Yep. They are neck and neck, coach.
Again?
Neck and neck, coach.
This is Why does she think she won? What the fuck is the tiebreaker challenge yesterday?
That's a W, coach.
No, contest.
$2.
Contest.
$2. Big win. $100,000?
What'd they do with the tiebreaker? Show me that.
In what?
Ideology. I have a bunch of thoughts. A bunch of ideas.
Yeah. Get a doctorate in it. I'm getting my doctorate in pepper.
Nothing makes it better than the girl that cried. Dr. Pepper is my life. That was the LSU game. You just watched LSU Georgia.
That's a W right there. $2 for Noah. All right. Here's some of these replies. Jacob Stewart says pain in all caps.
Pain everywhere, coach. He's at the game.
Kyron Mott, Denbrock and Polian need to go. The scheme is too Big Ten-ish. No run game creativity. Nothing over the middle. Just comeback routes and short outs. Thoughts?
Yeah, your offense is going to be limited because of Jane Daniels is limited.
I don't put today on Denbrock.
No, today is not on Denbrock, and he schemed it up the best way you can, but what he did was he surprised Georgia early because they were still anticipating a little bit of Jane Daniels' ability to run. And then once they saw they're going short, close, window throws, they said, all right, we're going to put everybody back. Jaden tried to hit a couple over the top. Malik has a drop, not a big deal. That's going to happen. Those are throws he hasn't been asked to make all year. And, of course, we wanted to see them. But for him to do it at this point now is kind of a lot to ask. However, moving forward, if Jaden comes back and seeing that he can do it, this is a confidence booster in a little bit of a way if you're an LSU fan or if you're Jaden Daniels and if you're Denbrock to say, hell, you can do it. You had to almost get hurt to see that you can make these throws because it's what people have been clamoring for. And it's against probably the best defense in the country.
Yeah.
And Belfour, whoever that was, that's a Ponzi scheme. That gold chain means nothing but I got to spend all this cash before I go to Switzerland.
Simon Guillory says, LSU has to change the culture and retain players. You cannot handle that many early departures to the NFL and that many dismissals and transfers. The Jaquelin Roys, who's projected in the third or fourth round, you have to turn those into fourth-year seniors.
That'll never change, man. The only way that you can change that is with you offer enough in NIL, but you're not going to – no coach in the history of ever would prevent somebody that has the ability to go to the NFL to go to the NFL.
Then you lose recruits.
Right.
Recruits aren't going to want to come here if you're not
Right, but you don't want to get into the Les Miles territory of it's 3 years and we're out. Like, you have to balance that thing, and Jaquelin Roy might be on the edge of that, but he came in with such a high draft grade, and the upside is obviously very high. And if he had played like Mekhi Wingo, I could see why he would stay. But maybe the scheme asked him to eat up more blocks and let Mekhi go. And I think a lot of Jaquelin's draft projectability was based with Mason Smith on the field.
Yeah.
So that you have two guys essentially playing the same role in terms of Jaquelin Roy and Mekhi Wingo.
Lance says he gives us 3.
Let me read one to you.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I would like to answer this one.
No, you can still get Lance's. Lance says number 1, fire Polian.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2,
we can't for some reason.
Win the toss and defer.
Yes, another fire Polian.
And number 3, figure out how to get off the field on 3rd downs. 2 weeks in a row, this has been an issue, and it's not just 2 weeks. It was an issue against Florida State.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what's funny. It's been an issue 3 times this year in your
ugliest losses.
3 losses. And let's not discount the fact that Matt House has been able to make second half adjustments. And sure, the third down issues happen, but he's always been able to adjust. And the thing you can't discount is how 2 of those touchdowns happened.
Right.
One is a bounce. One of them is not on the defense at all.
Right.
And one is a bounce off a helmet, short field, quick change. Where, what do you think Georgia's going to do? They're the number 1 team in the country that hasn't lost in 2 years. You give them something like that, it's just almost LSU summed up this year, where they've been in close games and happy to win them, but they've played over their skis all year, and that's a testament to coaching, to where you can come in and win those games. Arkansas dirty, Mississippi State come back and win, Auburn come back and win, Alabama straight up punk them. That's coaching, because the team hasn't been together that long. It's a crazy situation, and we're happy to be in the SEC championship. But this game shouldn't be 35-10. It's much closer than the score indicates. All right, my turn.
Scroll through.
Pain, none. I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, it's not just like kick 6. But even Georgia's special teams coordinator was sitting there saying, "Don't touch it."
Don't touch it. None of these are questions. How did you find all the questions?
I didn't really ask you any questions. I was just reading the comments and you were responding to them.
Oh. Take JD5 out. He's done everything he can this year. We wouldn't be where we are without him. But he just doesn't feel healthy enough to win, to do what he needs to win, courtesy of BR_Rebecca.
Well, I
think he comes back in the second half is probably the same question.
Right. I would say they probably put it, because I think he wants to play.
Right, but
I feel like there's no reason to put him back in the game, because in my opinion, this game is over. It's not over, but
I think you'll agree with me here. It depends on what happens in Georgia's first drive of the second half.
Yeah, if Georgia goes down the field and scores anything, it could be a field goal. You put nothing.
You treat this thing like an out of conference game,
and it's just
like pull Kayshawn, pull JD.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be like this either.
Right. Yeah, I would rather. But I had questions about Jaden even going back out on that last drive. I don't think you do anything.
Another question here. Is Alabama in the playoff?
Yes.
Another question here by Hasbullah. Is Alabama winning the playoff?
Yes. I mean, it depends who they play.
It's going to be Alabama, Georgia again. Or do they put Alabama 4, Georgia 1?
That's what it would be. It would be an SEC championship and a Big Ten championship.
Shout out to 15.
Duggan. He played at his...
Duggan deep.
But yeah, no. I mean, you're just leaving it.
I can't believe you do that on 4th and goal when Duggan got you so far, and you don't put the ball in his hands. Like, Coach, I earned this one. Why are there more people in here now? Like,
because this is when people want to see us, when we're taking fat L's. But this is
Kenny, of course the Jags are getting beat up. They're playing against Dion and his fucking fantasy team. He has the number 1 player in the country on the team, and a 4-star quarterback, which is his son, and a 4-star corner, which is his son.
I'm upset about the outcome of this game because I wanted it to be a better football game, or at least the performance so far. But at the same time,
so really Ohio State gets in.
Here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not that this season was a fluke, because they earned the win against Bama. They beat the brakes off of Ole Miss.
Well, and you're down in that game, but they ended up beating the brakes off of them. But Auburn, Ole Miss, Mississippi State could have all been, and Florida could have all been losses.
Yep. Arkansas
could have been a loss. Like, you win close games, but it gets you in this situation, and it's not an L for the program.
No. This is still being able to show up in Atlanta is a win for the program.
Absolutely, you're not supposed to be here. But and with that said, the way that this game played out with the flukes that happened, LSU was prepared and ready to win this game. That's why they trotted Jaden Daniels out there. If they didn't think that they could win, they wouldn't have put him in the game. And he showed that he can. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to take anything positive away from this, if 5 doesn't come back out, he showed that he can 1-2 pop and throw.
Yep.
And anticipate. Like, that's what LSU fans have been clamoring for. He showed that he can do it. You should want him back. So miss me with the Nussmeier or the Walker Howard. Like, I get it. He's the future. He'll be great. And they'll probably compete for the starting job. But you would want Jaden Daniels to come back. And if he doesn't, guess what? They're going to go to the portal and grab somebody just in case.
Right. Shout out to Tulane. They lost UCF earlier in the season.
What's the over in that game?
24-7. You said you took it, didn't you?
I know. I got to make sure I know what it is.
But Tulane's up 24-7.
Fresno's up 14-6. UCF down 7-24. Clemson, North Carolina at 7-10. I'll be decorating the Christmas tree. Purdue, Michigan minus 15.5. I'd almost take the Boilermakers because of the number. Navy Army, December 10th.
Here we go. We got King Pope gave us 6 points in a reply. Number 1, find some linebackers.
You would hope Greg Penn was going to be that guy. LSU has built their defense based on the way that the league has changed, right? Where it's a lot of spread. He can bring speed from every position. Greg Penn was supposed to be that filler guy where if you need somebody kind of thick in the middle, that was supposed to be him, but he seems to be a little lost sometimes.
Number 2, find some great cover corners.
Denver Harris.
And then Desmond Ricks.
If they get Denver Harris, Desmond Ricks, and
Seven Banks is coming back.
We don't know, but you would hope. Haven't seen him play, but I don't know if Seven's ever going to be right. Like, but Javian Teviano, who seems to be crystal ball into LSU. The cornerback room will be young, but you're going to have a ton of studs. And once again, like I said, go to the portal. Like BK said, and I think he put it probably the most astute way possible. You don't build your team through there, but you top off the tank with it, and that would be the best way to. LSU's going to compete again next year.
Right.
And that's why I clamor for JD to come back one more year. He had to learn the system so quickly, and every wide receiver had to learn how to play with him so fast. And then you go into Florida State where it's like, Coach, we can't do anything basic. It would have been. I hate the week 0 argument, but it would have been the perfect time for LSU to have a week 0 game.
Let's see. Number 3, find a new offensive coordinator.
I think Denbrock's time is numbered, but you also have to realize that Brian Kelly has never gone with anybody he doesn't trust or coach. If you're looking for anybody, it might be your quarterback's coach, and that'll be in probably year 3 after Jaden leaves, and you bring in Coach Sloan with Walker Howard because they're going to be spending a ton of time together.
Yep, I agree. There are times that I question Denbrock, but at the same time, I think we've seen through the season that he's built an offense
that's what's
that
sustainable.
fits
Yeah, that could win. Yeah,
team.
he was coaching to what he has, and that's what you want. You want plays, not players, right? You want things that, or the opposite. I'm sorry. You want scheme that fits your players. You don't want to force them into a scheme. And I feel like he's done a good job of that. Obviously, you can point to a bunch of times where people were wide open. Jaden didn't make the throw. He trusts his legs more. Now you see him not be able to run and still able to make those throws. So that's a confidence builder going into next year.
Number 4, put Jack Besh back at tight end.
That's up to him.
I'm not opposed to it. Obviously,
If
I
I
think
were-
that gets him on the field more.
If I were him, that's what I would do.
Yeah, because you just need.
It would make a ton of sense to be able, like, Denbrock's scheme is based off being able to go, 21 personnel, 2 tight ends, 1 back,
I think so, yeah.
or 12 personnel. Either
12,
way, I
yeah.
forget.
Same
Either
thing.
way,
He wants
he wants 2 tight ends on the field. I don't think he really wants to utilize Besh in that role because they're both pass catchers. So he wants somebody that can end block, shuck, and get out in a route as a safety valve, But that's also Midwestern football. They have to be able to be more acclimated to what the SEC is.
And then number 5, he says find some linebackers because the ones we have. He says it again. And then number 6 was get Sage Ryan off the field.
Sage is put in a position where he can't win. He's not supposed to be out there in that capacity. When you say get more DBs, there's a reason that Sage is put in that position where he's compromised all the time. I honestly think maybe you reevaluate Sage and try to find him a role on offense because he's such a good athlete. If you watch his high school tape, all of it is offensively. Yeah. He's a 5-star for a reason. I know they listed him as a safety, and that probably did him dirty, to be honest. Look at the strides on this guy. Yeah. But it should have been it's almost Jacoby Stevens-esque, where do you fit? You
gotta find a spot.
Got to find a spot for him, and you can't hate on Sage for what happened at A&M. He's in perfect position both times, and he gets perfect throw, perfect catch. And both of those could have been picked off, and it feels like Sage is getting picked on because bad things keep happening, even though he's in the right spot. Yeah. But the book's not written on Sage.
No, I mean he's still got time.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah. Let's see what else there was. Would like to know how it played out if these refs actually called PI. The 3rd down before the blocked field goal was ridiculous. Besh tackled in the end zone and no call.
I didn't see it either, but it does feel like I'm not a big blame the refs guy, but that field goal thing I've never seen in my life. And sure, it could be on LSU to not rush to the ball, but it feels like every time I've seen it, and maybe just be in the NFL where it's just blown dead. And we had Caskey here who also said the same thing where he's like, I don't really know what that was, but you have to coach him up, and this is where it turns to Polian again. They obviously don't coach to go find the football if it's blocked. And there's no excuse for what Brian Polian's doing, but if you're going to take a 9-win season and have Brian Kelly, I guess you have to take this with him. I have no rhyme or reason as to why he's on the staff as a special teams coordinator. He obviously tried to bury him to where he couldn't be exposed as a coach, and nepotism is a real thing, with his dad being Bill Polian, who thinks Lamar Jackson should be a wide receiver. There's a lot there with Polians, and I get it. You have a guy that you think you trust, and maybe he does the day-to-day stuff that we don't know about. It's Owen Panamsky. Everybody has somebody that's their best friend, and if they want to keep him on staff, bury him further in the staff. If he wants to be the recruiting guy, everybody knows it's not him, it's Frank Wilson. Don't send Polian to go get Harold Perkins. Who'd they send? Frank Wilson. There's a reason for all of this. Look at Mason Smith. It's kind of just, it's so obvious that it's laughable at this point. I was going to say a lot more, but I feel like I've done enough.
No, I mean, I agree with you.
It's Dick Cheney and George W. Bush. Like, who's running what? Why are you here?
Let's see what the chat's saying. I agree with Besh at tight end. That's what Fantastic Funky Bunch says. Poley needs to go to an administrative role. Can Sage be Cordell Flott? Rebound to be a stud. Also, I thought Sage was a safety, not a cornerback.
That LSU doesn't have a lot of depth at corner, and so he's having to play multiple roles. That's what I'm saying. He's not comfortable in what he has to do. They're asking him to do so many things because he's so athletic that, hey, put Sage there. Hey, he can do it. Because you only see the big plays. You don't see every time he actually does well in coverage. He just happens to get...
Right.
They just make the top 10 against him all the time. It sucks for him because he's a good player. Why would anybody listen to look at me? Why are y'all listening?
Mark Cumby says 1 Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 Ohio State, 4 TCU. Says that's what the media is saying.
Honestly, that was my first time watching TCU play, and it seems like that was indicative of a lot of their games. If that's what they look like all the time, they deserve to be in. You can't fault somebody for playing in a championship game and looking like that. Now, if you want to put the shoe on the other foot, USC almost lost themselves out the playoffs because they got buried.
Yeah.
But that was supposed to be a closer game, right? I feel like TCU was kind of supposed to handle business. They play every game close. But seeing how they played and the effort that they played, they're worthy of a playoff spot because they're worth watching.
Yep.
And I feel like the committee really doesn't want to put Alabama in. We've been saying that they're going to get in, but it feels like they don't want to do that again because it would be such a cop out. Like, you're going to blame an undefeated team having to play a game that Alabama didn't play in, and you're going to fault them for it. It's not so you're going to blame them for their success, essentially.
Yeah. Well, genuinely, Bama would get in based off of preseason expectations because they really haven't shown anything.
Right. It's if you want to make the Bama case, what 2 games did they lose? They lose to Tennessee by a point.
Right.
At Tennessee, and they're in the biggest atmosphere ever. And they lose to LSU by a point in LSU's biggest atmosphere in 3 years.
Right.
Like, to play those 2 games close is unbelievable.
Right.
But also, you can't fault TCU for winning every game they played until it came to a conference championship that they earned to be in and Alabama didn't earn to be in, and then say, Alabama gets in because they didn't play. They didn't lose. Of course they didn't lose. They didn't play a fucking football game. And for TCU to lose in overtime when they're at the 4th and 1, like, there may be bias, and I get why you'd put Alabama in because eye test. Gary, you have your jacket buttoned wrong, you dumb asshole.
And they have the what?
You button the top button, not the bottom button. Anybody that's listening,
the second best quarterback in the country, I would say. I mean, you could make an argument for first, but I would say Caleb Williams and Bryce Young when it comes to quarterback in the country. Like,
I would say Bryce Young more consistent, Caleb more electric.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, that's part of the eye test they want to see.
Well, that's why Tennessee won't get a look.
Yeah.
Please coffin corner it, please.
I will break the TV. I would break the TV if they coffin corner it. We're kicking it on the 1. Oh, Harold Perkins. Oh my gosh. It looked like a bullet. Like a bullet flying down the field.
Remember when Reuben Foster snaked Leonard? That's what that just looked like. That guy got hit like he just ran a red light. Jaden played great. That interception erased it.
Yeah.
Are you leading up? Your face looks skinnier.
A little skinnier? I appreciate it.
Who broke Katie's toilet?
Somebody broke Katie's toilet?
Mm-hmm. Do you know that? Somebody broke the lid upstairs.
I don't know. I don't think anybody used the toilet upstairs.
Billy? Oh, he's tore it all up. Look at Jaden. He's walking great.
Yeah, because he can't feel his legs. Either of them.
Do you remember when Gronk played in the Super Bowl when he was basically dead?
Or who was it? Terrell Owens?
He had a broken leg.
Yeah.
This is what I thought was going to happen when they came out. Like, why would they not just start running the fuck out of it? Is this I'm not playing it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh, man. Great tackle for it. I mean, like I said, take any solace from this. 40's coming back, and he's a player who just made the last 3 tackles, or 2 out of the last 3 tackles, and he's still 100% going. Free play. This could be a disaster. Harold. I wish that counted, man, but LSU jumped off sides.
Yep. False start? Hmm?
No, I mean, in my mind, LSU jumped.
I didn't see it.
But give LSU a break right here. Let's see.
Yeah, let's catch a break. Warner Brothers tattoo on Greg Brooks.
Another kick right to the dick.
Allegay. Look at that. Look at Polian hiding behind Brian. Look at him hide behind him. He's got no neck. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, Darnell jumped too, like, at the same time.
Yeah.
He didn't move because Allegay moved.
No, he moved.
Allegay just moved first.
Yep. Mm.
I mean, that's another backbreaker. All of these, like, you can go back and circle 4 moments in this game where it could have been totally different. And they're about to do this. Oh, my God. I mean, even that, 5 moments in the game.
Yeah. How does he do it? He didn't even try to knock the ball out, and Perkins almost broke the game open. Or,
that's 2 straight. That would have been 2 straight turnovers.
Look at that. He just
caused 2 turnovers.
He's just.
He almost fumbled it again.
He's Perkins.
Burke is special, man.
He's
in. We've said this on the show before, but I've always thought this, which I think is weird, where you almost didn't expect. Like, there's no way Tyron can keep it up. You know, like there's no way he can keep doing this, and it's just like I'm dumb. Like, there's some people are just special, and he's one of those cats that are just like, put me out there and see what happens. Playmakers are playmakers. There's only a handful that you see in your lifetime. And it looks like we're about to see 2 of them.
That is a great tackle.
Sage, like, break down. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
I mean, I'd rather him not get the first down, but that could have been a touchdown if Sage.
And that play design was designed to get him on the run, and I'm out leveraged. Yeah. Chad, I'll get to you in a second. I'm just trying to see if this is going to get busted fucking wide open. Or if LSU's going to make a play. We'll watch. We'll watch to see Nuss's first drive, and if it's 3 and out, this chat might end. I love all you fellas. Smoke a little weed. Drink a little drink. Oh, it's empty. Oh, it's empty.
It's unfortunate.
Rally whiskey. Rally. Oh! Rally whiskey!
Ball!
Rally whiskey!
Ball!
Rally whiskey!
Ball!
Let's go! Rally with
Ball!
Calm down, I dare you. It's rally time. It's rally time. Rally whiskey. If I were a duck, I'd swim to the bottom in that flag. Oh, nice.
13.
Raleigh Whiskey! Shout out Iverstein's Farms. Penalty it doesn't... I guess we didn't have possession yet. Thank you. I mean...
It's you, Lloyd. You might as well...
I don't want to be Gary.
You're Gary.
No.
You already are Gary.
Let me be...
It's not, I don't want to be Gary. You are Gary.
Let me be...
You and Gary have said the same thing 6 times so far today.
Is that bad?
It's embarrassing.
For... me?
I don't know. I don't know if it's embarrassing.
I hate myself. Gary, pull up. We'll do the Dr. Pepper challenge against each other. I bet you shoot it like... I bet you throw the old chest pass. I'm going to be spinning ducks in there. I'm going to be Dak Prescott.
On the hips. All on the hips. All on the hips. I'm getting very close to eating my 5th sandwich. Or 6th sandwich. Does the chat say anything fun?
No, let's go through it.
I don't think so. I think my laptop died. So.
Why? You want to plug it in?
No, it's alright. I don't really need it that much.
Well, then I have to do both.
Do both what?
I have to do the chat. Are you doing it on your phone?
I can do it on my phone, yeah.
USC didn't lose Caleb. I mean, he's hurt.
He's hurt.
Yeah. And talk about gutting it out between Jaden Daniels and...
And Duggan and...
Oh, my God.
Williams.
We saw, like, essentially...
A lot of grit, son.
A whole lot. We saw Friday Night Lights on 3 different teams.
Yep.
Look at us. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Hips.
ooh.
Hips.
Jared Mitchell did say I have great ankle flexion, which might be the best compliment I've ever gotten.
Ankles. Hugh Freeze.
Show me your ankles.
Recruits on the ankles.
If a coach asked me that, I would respect him so much, except if he wanted to see my ankles. I got white people calves.
Yeah, I don't have the strongest calves either.
You got to have that high set. That's just explosion. I don't have that. I got ground to power. Everything's a power clean. What do they say? Your body's a rubber band. Extension to explosion.
And that's a QB.
Let's go out there and fucking sling it. Here we go. He's gonna now. Don't underestimate Nuss's ability to be fired the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
He ain't. I would say
juice,
he ain't nervous.
He's got juice. I don't think he's ever been nervous.
He needs to make one completion and not an interception. He can't. Who? Nathan Peterman that threw six picks. He could do that, or he could go Mike.
The Virginia quarterback a couple weeks ago, where he just coached back to back pick sixes, where he just.
Oh God, who was it for the Falcons? And he was actually kind of good. All right, settle, create. That a boy?
Coach.
All right, we might have something cooking here, boys. There's a couple. Whew. I mean, the arm talent is undeniable. Mike Schaub.
Mike Schaub. Or is it Mark?
No, it's
No, Mike.
Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub. Played for the Texans too.
From?
Give me the conference.
I don't think I know.
Yeah, you don't think you know?
I know what I want to guess.
What's your guess?
Virginia.
I don't think so. Let's see. Matt Schaub.
Look at him.
Look at that late.
Oh, let's go! They ain't seen a little bit of juice like that!
I'm like in shock. This was an absolute laser.
He don't. Oh, same thing happened when Ron Perlew came in 2007. You overplayed because you don't know he got that juice.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's my Malik over on reception yards.
Wow.
What's that,
Look at 3 plays.
I should have taken that under.
That was impressive. Both of those throws he threw.
Calm down, please.
He said, Coach, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
I like what you're doing.
Oh my gosh. Look at Cortez. He gets up there, son.
He can still play.
Stewie said, Jordy smiling somewhere ear to ear right now. Nuss bus. Well, I told you so, Jordy. Oh my.
Virginia called it. Did that job get yeah?
It was Virginia.
Thank you, Justin James. That's if I've ever played any game in college.
Yep, Virginia Cavaliers.
I smoked a bunch of weed. We would just play the from game. And then if you want to take it a step further, you would say Bat Job from and go same place as, and you'd have to name another guy from Virginia, which was fun. Which I can't do. I can't name another Virginia Cavalier.
Who's another?
That's what I'm saying. It's tough.
It is tough. I don't think I know any other Virginia Cavaliers. I know a couple of people that are there now.
Right, you can't do that. It has to be.
I don't know.
All right, I mean, fuck me.
Wow. Wow.
Why am I doing Q&As? I don't understand how Q&As work. I wish people would engage. Rally whiskey. Wow. If I were a nuss, I'd throw it up to neighbors and score a big touch.
A little call in Baton Rouge in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Get it kind of rocking a little bit. How do you feel about Southern wearing the all yellows? Did you see their unis? Yellow helmet, yellow top, yellow pants?
You had to do something against... you trying to outswag Dion?
I mean...
I love seeing BK being like, all right, I mean, those are 2 fucking wild throws you just made. And they're not always going to be there. Don't keep taking chances. Yeah, those are fire.
I agree. I kind of like... I didn't know how I was going to feel about the blue number on top of the yellow.
Would you rather... Like it. Yeah, it can't be white.
Yeah. I think I'll take it.
What the fuck was that?
He just booted it, son.
You can't wear out Harold Perkins. Why is Harold still on kick?
Because you got to have somebody.
We'll kick it out the back. You don't have to worry.
Because we got an 18-year-old kicking it, and we never know what's coming off that foot.
All right, now you have to. You're forcing Georgia to get out of the run game a little bit.
Are you?
They're going to try to, but at least you have a feeling of what they're going to do. You know, like, if you don't score there, they're in total control.
Yeah.
17.5 is the spread. Vegas, of course, right on the number.
Yeah, you got your turnover. Like, now you need to stop. I'm not going to say don't get a turnover right here.
No, but just play. I feel like you can play. Break. You can play kind of man up and recalibrate and see if the offense can get you going. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I'm not mad at 5. They're going to go back to the run right here.
Or it's going to be like a pool.
You think?
Yeah. If I were them, I would keep doing that.
Sage going to the locker room.
7, are you healthy?
I'm trying to think of who. I mean, I had to put Colby out, huh? Colby Richardson. No, Makai's back out there. Makai Garner's back on the field. He's at top of the screen, corner.
I saw him. They got Harold flexed out.
Harold went in slot.
It's going to be a bubble. Okay,
run off again. Okay, that's a great tackle by Micah to push him backwards. Because he was gonna stretch.
Ball forward.
Yeah.
I would call it more of a 3rd and 3 than 3rd and 2. Long 3rd and 2 here. Long 3rd and 2, boys.
Okay, you're Georgia. What do you do? Run it again?
I'm running it. I'm actually pulling it here. Yep. Let's go!
He spiked it. The attorney spiked it.
Go for it, you.
They're punting it. They're punting.
Go for it. Coward.
They're punting it.
Coward.
He's not built for it.
Coward.
He spiked it. He spiked it into the ground. Receiver didn't even have a chance.
Oh, I mean, 20 Major's right there. You don't think he knows the playbook?
Okay.
Fair catch.
We're not free yet.
That's exactly it. Watch the fake. Look at Big 50. Jesus Christ.
That's a tank, son. Fair catch. Fair catch. Fair catch. Yep.
God's hands. That's Jarvis. That's Jarvis Landry.
Yep.
They cousins.
I mean, Lord. This is a completely different ball game. I mean, look at we're still down, 18 points? But
you score, go for 2, you're down 10.
yeah, but you're not going to go for 2. So you score, you're down 11. You're down two tuds.
If you score?
Yep.
It's 35.
35-24. You're 2 tuds, you're to win. Take the lead.
That's what I'm saying. You go for 2.
But yeah, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they are. They're going to play the analytics. He already did it. He did it last week.
And what happened?
Yeah, you still play the odds of there's a 50-50 chance each time,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
And you want to get it to 10 for morale.
I'm not saying it's the wrong thing.
Once you look at if everybody that's ever been a part of a football game, you look at the scoreboard, you see 10 instead of 11, you're like,
it's a different game. Yeah.
One more stop.
I agree.
So he'll go for $2.
Dollar what? Okay.
We're even, or I lead? I'm down 2.
2. Yep.
What did I?
The Dr. Pepper.
That was. I'm only giving you 1.
No, you give me 2.
I didn't know there was a tiebreaker. That's bullshit. That's the biggest bullshit of all time.
You made the pick, bro. You chose Kayla. I didn't pick Reagan, and guess what? She came through. She won. What? Well, more Yellowstone. We got another Yellowstone.
I've never seen a fucking episode. I mean, Jesus.
Got more Yellowstone.
What? How? What are they doing in that show?
Well, now they're giving back. They're making new shows that are backstory to it.
Is it still Kevin Costner?
No, they've got different people.
They got new Costner. It's not Ray Liotta and Cocaine Bear.
What's Kevin Costner's best movie?
Anytime he played baseball or anytime he played golf, because he has a great golf swing and he threw like 84, which is pretty impressive.
That is very impressive. I thought you were going to say draft day.
Were people not concerned if you're meeting with a female employee in the closet all the time? I mean, LSU obviously wasn't.
See, people hate on the draft day movie. I liked it. I get that it's not super accurate.
It might be for the Browns.
I want all my number 1s back. You got your quarterback of the future on the board right now.
He's gonna.
Oh my God!
Let it rip again. No! Walk your way!
What is happening? What is going on?
James fucking whipping around.
What is going on?
We're playing with fire. You know that, right? You know he's gonna burn you.
He just launched.
Look at everybody just. He's got a cannon. No, you do the RPO. You pull it. Oh, they're letting us cook.
Uncatchable. They're going uncatchable. They're gonna get uncatchable.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, if he could have caught it in stride, Coach, that's a tud.
I mean, are you trying to be perfect?
I know, but still.
He threw it off his back foot 55 yards. I would love it. This is when you put Besh back in the game. We don't know the play. I mean, of course not. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. We got to...
That's all right. Nuss knows what's happening. He's organized. He said, "Hey, Sean, get back over there."
So that means we flip the script. Yeah.
Batted. You got a hand on it. Okay.
Is that me or you?
That's me. It's both of us.
It
Jordy.
is.
It's Jordy Culotta.
Should we?
It's coming. We can't say it.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
This tweet from Brody Miller. Garrett Nussmeier is the least Brian Kelly quarterback of all time.
Oh my God! Look at him.
He hates it.
It's like if I was on his team. It's like, where are you? Pulling up the facility. I'm in my bed.
3rd and 10.
Fucking Jordy.
Undefeated.
Quarterback draw. Quarterback draw. Quarterback draw.
No,
quarterback
there's
draw,
not quarterback draw on Nuss.
They have to score a touchdown here.
No, you know it's going to go to 2. 2 makes every 3rd down catch.
Oh!
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Look at him.
High point it. Fuck you. My dad's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, all you need to do is extend it out a little bit. Get it off your body a little bit. Oh, we're going for it. Come on. Look at Nuss. He is juiced. He is juiced.
Maybe too juiced.
There's no such thing. Timeout. Oh, we're reviewing it.
Under review. That's good. That's good.
I know,
That's good.
But a part of me hates it when they do this. Because we've already made the decision. We're going for it. We're right here.
Oh, you
we're
can't
ready to
kick
stay
it.
on the
Being
field.
down 15 doesn't do you fuck all.
I just would rather if they just say it's the same thing, they took us out of our
Yeah,
momentum.
you get to go. Then you might have to kick it. You're right. I agree with that.
I'd rather just be able to.
But what if I will take the review on the chance of where's the ball and where's the spot? It's in his left arm. Here we go. Here's the view. Shut up, Gary. And nobody cares about what you think.
Are we recording it on a Nokia? What? It's 2022.
The potato.
We don't get clear vision than that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we can't even see the marker right there. What happened? Where's the little yellow line that's on the field? Where did that go?
It's not. It's subjective. Oh, there it is.
Found it. Orange line. He's short. He's going to be short.
But now take that and put 2 cuts together. CBS, I see what you're doing in the NFL. You have the technology.
They're not going to overturn.
No, it was too quick.
See, and that's the part. This is what aggravates me.
You think Nuts can get under center? Are you kidding me with that?
What? You don't like my vibrate?
No.
What's wrong with my vibrate?
It's not a wee vibe.
I just don't. I don't want my text as one buzz, because all my other notifications are one buzz. I want to know when I'm getting a text, so it's. You know what I mean?
No.
When a phone call's like.
I do respect the fact that you keep it on silent, like I do.
I never have my ringer on.
Do you have people that have the
haptics?
Oh my God.
I don't do that, but I have it where I can feel it.
All right, here we go.
When I
For the
click.
pictures. Middle season.
You know what's worse than no ringer?
Same play they did. Nope.
Short.
Cut down.
See, and that's what I don't like about the review. I'm not saying it's the review's fault, but I'm just saying, oh, look at Charles Hunter got pushed back. Emory got pushed back. They just, Emory just got blown. Oh my gosh. Emory Jones has never been touched like that a day in his life. That's what happens. That's a top 5 pick in the draft.
Oh, that was so exciting.
Is that Will Muschamp? I forgot he was on Georgia's staff.
Yeah, they can't quit him.
No, what's worse than a ringer is the flashlight. People have their flashlight on when they get texts.
JR did that, and I was going to have a seizure, and I thought he might have a seizure.
Yep. It's not my favorite thing. But I'm not trying to blame it on the review. But I would rather just
go quick. I get it. But there's a lot of times when LSU does go quick where it should have been reviewed.
Right. No, I agree. But I'm also not a fan of the shotgun handoff on 4th and 1.
I hate
Especially with Jalen Carter on the other side.
I hate the shotgun. If you're gonna run it, let's get underneath there, sniff the center's ass, and let's go.
Let's give Jack Mashburn at the fullback position.
Mashburn.
And let him hit something.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that was real. Good defense. No. This pile moving. I hate it. What are you saying? Our singers are our strength to not keep using them. I agree, Regina. Play action pass would have been a tutty. I agree. Yeah. I like how clowns know more than a head coach. Okay. Apollo Balboa. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go Birkenstock.
Look at that. Look at 18 is 18 and 40 on each side standing up. Get there. Alley Gay.
Oh.
Big time. Wes Weeks, 33, baby. All over it. Are you crying?
No. Are you?
Are you crying? You're crying. That's a big time play by Alley Gay.
Where is he? There he is. That
Flying
boy.
in. Flying in.
Get a half a tackle.
Flying in.
30 seconds late. Yeah, give me that.
Flying in.
That's fucking me. Coach, you see that? Georgia's on tilt if they don't get this. Shit. Get the play call. Get the ball.
Not just play call, they're blocking great. Like,
That's a good play call. That's an extension of the run game.
yeah.
Now they get to get back in phase. Damn. Out leverage. Perk sneaks inside again.
That's a big. Whoever set that block on Fouché? That was
Probably
a
was
big block.
Darnell.
That was a big block.
I'm gonna just call him Denzel from now on.
Denzel Washington.
The best actor ever. Have you ever seen
Up there.
that?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
It was an old Vine
Could
back
be
in the
good.
day. Oh man, Makai's getting bodied.
Well, he's getting. I mean, we got a corner on a O lineman out there.
Yeah, they're about to get into this run game real quick. Look
Yeah,
at those
you know what he's saying?
those first five he's got highlighted are all
Everything yellow is a run play.
run play, no doubt.
Everything yellow is a run play.
And don't tell me that LSU's not watching the TV copy and seeing that right now.
Yeah, it's going straight handoffs. Well, they got 3 backs that they're going to keep handing it to. And now they're getting freaky with the movements. They're getting tight ends moving around. They're going deep into the bag here on the run game. Oh no, major. Okay, we've seen this happen before. Major makes the tackle, saves the touchdown, and then.
Golly, 4th and inches, man. From being.
Yep.
In the perfect world, 28-35, you're down to score.
West Week's still on the field.
That's the problem.
Who's on the field?
I would hate if I ever run into West Weeks because I really don't mean any ill will. But I've just seen this story before. It's not your fault. It's LSU's fault. Where he just has no idea where he is. He's just diving at legs. Mr. McIntosh. What a backbreaker. Look at LSU's rush yards.
Yep.
Okay, do they account sacks for that? Or is that just the NFL?
I think the NFL.
You have to put this off the couch. I'm sorry.
I think the NFL doesn't. It's college that
Counts.
sacking the rush yards.
Get the ball. Get the ball. This is what Caskey was talking about.
Yep.
Break your will. If they score here, we'll watch one more drive.
It was like 20 minutes late.
What was that? What time is it now?
But
No, it's too late now.
no.
All right, we'll watch one more drive. Fair?
Yeah.
Let's see what Nuss does.
If they score a touchdown, I'll keep watching.
But if they don't,
Sayonara.
that was so. There is some merit to being able to, and I've said this multiple times. Wes, good job, Wes.
Get off of BJ.
There's, oh my God, they just went 95 yards in 4 minutes.
And the one pass.
That was the number one team of the country saying, I don't think so.
Yeah. We saw their best player make the biggest play on defense by shoving a 330-pound man onto the ground and making a huge tackle.
8 yards down the field.
Right.
God, what a game! Dude. Okay, let's look at this realistically. LSU gives up a helmet interception, a blocked field goal turn touchdown, and a 4th and 1
Right.
that you don't get. Georgia should feel lucky.
Georgia would have, 28, and we would have 24.
This game is not nearly what the score indicates, and that's why you don't just look at the box score. You have to watch the games because LSU played its ass off, and to get the jolt that you got from Nuss, and now you get into the conversation of Jaden Nuss Walker, right? I mean, I don't want it to be that. I think Jaden has done everything he can to win you football games, but Stephen Miller, who has come to our side, has long been saying you have a ton of playmakers out there that if you get them the ball, good things happen. And Nussmeier does that. You would just love to see it from Jaden too. And if you go back to the history of Notre Dame and what Mike Denbrock and what Brian Kelly like in an offense, it's a 2 tight end set with a quarterback that's mobile. Nuss doesn't fit that. You see how uncomfortable Brian Kelly is with him back there. He's fucking holding his breath.
Yeah, you can't take it.
And maybe that goes into the 4th and 1 call. And to get back to that, I mean, we have to be able to build in a package where you get under center. Or I want to put the game back in Nuss's hands one more time because he's going to do something other than that. And I love giving it to Josh Williams there too because when has he not got it for you? But you're going up against the 2 best defensive tackles in the country.
Oh, and you're doing it out of shotgun.
Out of shotgun.
Oh my goodness.
LSU.com. Okay, we're back in it.
Bob Lesney.
Pool Lesney.
So we get it 35? I should know.
Yeah.
I should know. We give it to
Well, the NFL does it at the 40.
Yeah.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to Walker. No, I'm about to chuck it the fuck down the field.
Yep. Just getting warm.
Look how spread out they are. This is a totally different offense.
Completely different offense. Mike Gimbrock flipped the sheet over.
Keyshawn loves it. There's 7. I don't feel good about this at all. I don't like
controversy. Is that the part that's making you uncomfortable?
Mm-hmm.
We were so sure about everything 30 minutes ago. The future. 5 for 8, 129 at a tud. And it's not like it's not like Georgia's defense is backing off.
That's what you. Oh my God! Score.
Oh my gosh.
Run faster.
I don't think he's all the way healthy.
There you go. Good call.
Because he looked like he kind of
gated.
Yeah. Like he lost the adrenaline. Because like he's zooming right here. Zooming and then like.
I ran out of it. Yeah.
Kind of ran out of it.
Don't you dare get into the same situation you were just in.
Well, I mean, 88's not on the field, so.
Oh my God. Check with me. PTSD. PTS check with me. Am I talking loud enough? Can anybody hear me?
4 out there. We're in the backfield. We're
Another
going to fade again.
That's a flag. There you go. Oh, 2 of them!
He was doing that the whole way. Whole way. PI.
Is that my body position that gives me the double chin?
Well, you are leaning back, yes. Your head, the top of your head, but look at mine. I got it too.
Look at a picture from me 10 years ago.
I have it too, laying like this. Sorry, let me fix my posture.
I know.
Look, Jure plays it perfectly. He runs straight into the DB. First and goal.
Oh, they didn't call that against A&M.
No.
You better fucking. Well,
no, it can't.
I'm pulling it here. Look, put everybody in. Remember what we said? Slide everybody one way, throw it the other way. He's got the arm shirt. Oh, wait, that's false start.
False started. They didn't blow the whistle though.
This is just old football. That's 1958 Green Bay Packers.
1958? No, that's 2016 LSU.
Toss it.
Yeah, toss it backwards.
You can't run against this front. You have to.
They're doing it again. They're running it again.
No, he's gonna pull it.
Strapping up and running it again. In. No, he can't. He's a tank. He is an absolute tank.
I love Josh Williams, but maybe in that 4th and 1.
It should have been 21.
You can't take Josh out I think he's still hurt, like you said.
Yeah, but look at this.
I mean, that's a yard.
I mean, 2 didn't even.
You needed an inch.
Yeah.
25 makes it 18.
Yep.
Really?
I don't get that. What is 20? No. 25 makes it 17.
17.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I owe you $1. Or no, you just owe me $1 now instead of $2.
Why?
Because they're going for 2. We did the $1 on the 2 point.
I said they were going to go for 2.
I know. That's why you only owe me $1.
Oh, okay.
It was 2. Now it's just 1.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh no, you're gonna need that if you have any hope in this game.
Yeah,
that under's crushed. I didn't know Nuss was gonna come here and fucking sling it.
Sling it, son.
I'm happy to take that L.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad loss to take.
How many yards did Jane Daniels throw for? Do you know?
Not as many as Nuss, I don't think.
I have to look it up myself. We gotta pay attention to the chat. Sorry. Can you look up the yardage for everybody?
Mm-hmm. No, Daniels 208, Nuss 129. Daniels did 208 on 16, Nuss did 129 on 5.
What was his rushing? What was Jayden's rushing yards?
-6.
No, like rushing just straight rushes.
Yeah, I don't get. It doesn't give me that.
Yeah, they do. If you go to rushers.
Rushing.
Oh, he had negative? Okay, I took his under on rushing. His over of passing was 195, and he hit 208. What's Malik at?
5 for 128. I'll tell you one thing. Nuts ain't taking a sack, Coach.
That's what's crazy. His arm talent is. We haven't seen that at LSU in a long, long time. Like Joe Burrow didn't have the sling ability like that. He has it in the NFL now. His arm's gotten much stronger.
Yeah, but he still doesn't have that. I don't think.
There's not a lot of people on the planet. He does.
Mm-hmm. Josh Allen, Mahomes, Caleb Williams.
Where it don't matter. I can throw it off platform, back foot.
That's has it. Now that man on the right, beautiful. I love him.
Did you hear his story about how he cheated to get drafted to the Chiefs?
Who, Mahomes?
Matt Nagy gave him all the plays before their pre-draft visit. So we went into Andy Reid's office and he's like, "This guy's a fucking genius."
Oh, Nagy gave him the play. Was Nagy
the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs?
He was with the Chiefs.
And so he should have been the Saints quarterback. And then Mahomes told him that if you don't draft me before 12, somebody else is going to take me.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean Payton was obviously in his ear.
Well, you know who Sean Payton's a huge fan of now?
This is the guy we saw last night.
Caleb Williams.
That looks exactly the same.
But
hurt.
But I think he's better now than Mahomes was in college.
Yeah, you just never got to see Mahomes.
Yeah. But
I hate to say I wanted. No, I can't say that because LSU played him in the Tortilla Bowl, and he did some things where you're like, what the hell was that?
Right.
Look at that.
That was the DJ Chark end around.
He was going to transfer if he didn't play that game.
If he didn't get that one play right there, but Leonard Fournette was a monster that game.
So I lost my Jaden Daniels under on passing yards. Won my Malik over on receiving yards. Wasted timeout to go for 2. I know, Bill Baggs. I mean, it's important. Those 2 points are important because it changes the landscape of how you approach the rest of the football game. And it's only the third. If LSU gets one more stop, it's only the third quarter.
I know. That's what the second quarter felt like the fourth quarter.
But if it's 25, that makes such a difference, man.
Yeah. That's a strong tackle.
And it feels like the defense has a little bit more life to it because the offense has some life,
Well,
which is crazy. And I only think that because Jaden Daniels couldn't do what he's supposed to be able to do, which I said all week. Somebody's open.
Oh, he's too strong. A wide receiver probably drops that with Jark's hand in there.
You can't. There's no defense for a perfect throw and just strong. I mean, he's Gronk.
Yeah.
Your hand's in there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody else is dropping that. Look at.
You can still stop him right here. No, that's fine. I know he's got, dude. He's got Riz.
No, that's not Riz. He's got no Riz.
For Sequanius?
Sequanius.
That might have been a face mask.
The thing is, like, I know Stetson is like proving it, and like he won a national championship last year, but it still just rubs me the wrong way when he does stuff like that because I'm like, he's just not good enough to do that. But like he is.
What did he do? I didn't even see it.
He did a mic drop after the catch. Like, he's good enough to do it, but he's
You know
not.
what he is? He's the guy in college that's playing beer pong and bragging about making the last cup. And it's like, bro, it's beer pong. Like, nobody cares.
Oh no, Major's down. Just taking him up. Get him some of that Gatorade.
What is that? Oh, he's cramping.
Like, yeah.
Where do you get those? Look, it's kicking in right now. He's taking the compound V.
Yep. Cramp juice.
We don't have any more people. Ouch. Great towel placement.
Strong. Cowboy collar.
It's a little, I
love it.
I know, but I would put the jersey over it.
Oh, yeah. Or you could just straight neck roll it.
You put jersey over it and show the back plate. It's like, who is this? I'm a safety.
It's the Boz.
Look at Tulane UCF. Just threw a pick.
Ball game. It's a ball game.
Tulane women dress out of pocket. Every day's Mardi Gras for them.
Oh, he forced a fumble with his foot.
Foot fumble?
He kicked it. His
Football?
Watch him like roll over. He
jiu-jitsu.
He stripped it with his foot.
Bowers. Oh, never. Like I said,
I don't lie.
Flip Cup champion. Congratulations, Stetson. Go back to law school. You were trying to quit football last year, then you got on PEDs, and now you think you're this hot shit with your high fade. What's the chat saying? Feed me.
Let's see some chat.
That's a backbreaker.
El Nino Brown, 75% of QBs in Power 5 football could lead that much talent in that UGA has to a title.
I would say that Todd Monken shouldn't be where he is. Georgia could be so much more dangerous. You're talking about the same team that picked Jake Fromm over Justin Fields, who went on to go to Ohio State and throw for 50 touchdowns.
Well, not just that. Look at them now. One's a starting quarterback in the NFL,
and one's Jake Fromm State Farm.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
But yeah, no.
But I don't think Todd, that's why Georgia is always going to be vulnerable. They'll always have the Kirby Smart defense. He's like Nick Saban light. He hasn't figured it all the way out yet. But if he goes and gets a Lincoln Riley's son, is that who it is? Brother. If he goes and gets him at offensive coordinator, which I think Alabama is targeting.
Yeah.
Or if he goes and gets a Bryles.
Or a Dan Mullen. You think Dan
No,
Mullen
too much of a weirdo. You got to have the personality fit.
Yeah.
But there are guys out there that can create you offense, like Sonny Dykes, offensive coordinator. Like people from that tree where it's like, this is what you're supposed to do. Who does Georgia have in the pipeline at quarterback?
I think they have a 5-star.
Well, I don't fucking doubt that.
You know what coaching tree you're talking about? Mike Leach.
It's the
Mike Leach coaching tree.
It's the
Air raid.
Even before that, it is God. I can't think of his name, but there's the godfather of the air raid. He paid so much money for this commercial on this day that
The Georgia Bulldogs roster. QBs. Carson Beck, I think that's the freshman. Nope, sophomore. Is he? Let's see.
I still got featuring Caskey's clicker. Caskey left us.
He sure did.
It would have been perfect to have him here for the Nuss Bus.
Jackson Muschamp. No way.
Look, there you go with the motions again. Darnell Washington, best actor ever.
They're mixing it up. Oh, is that
You think Greg Brooks comes back?
Maybe.
What people don't like. You'll have to realize if you hold them to a field goal, you still have a chance.
They're holding.
Yeah, they're not going to call that. Good swipe and tackle.
It's a lot of meat, Gary says.
Todd Monken, I mean, he could. This is such a. This shit shouldn't confuse you. They're gonna go the opposite way. I bet he pulls it. Oof.
But you need to make that tackle.
Yeah.
Or at least somebody's got to fill the gap as he's tripping over his.
Well, they left him unblocked. Well, no, he just swimmed him.
Yeah.
Same play.
Not that time.
Yeah, that's break him. I mean, get the ball.
See, we haven't played a team that's done this. That's why you haven't seen.
This is what A&M did.
Yeah. This is why you haven't seen Jaquelin Roy as much this season.
Jacqueline?
This is where he
was going to make his money.
Is the run defense. He's not a bad pass rusher.
No, but he's a meat.
He's a monster. And he just doesn't get pushed back.
Look, they're going to go against Tennessee here. I bet. They're going to try to get that one-on-one upside. Oh, damn. Out, flanked you.
They do a great job blocking. Like they don't.
That's what I'm saying. They got to the run game, and that's where they thrive, man. You can't get this down. The best actor ever.
Oh my gosh.
Darnell just bodied Fouché. That's not what's the helmet, huh?
You know who
Not
this
really.
is?
How did he throw it that far?
You know who's making that throw right there? That's Lindsey Scott. You remember Lindsey Scott?
He's been in college for 18 years.
Oh,
They're going for two.
going for two.
50 to make
What,
it.
50 burger? To make it 27?
This is just rude. This is just mean.
Wide open.
Let's watch one more drive, then we'll go.
I want to watch this a little bit more.
Me too. That's because LSU has beaten you twice in the last 2 years, and that was a Kirby Smart dick grab. I get it. That's cool.
That's too. You're too excited. You're up by 27.
Because they know that it was going to be, it could have been a ball game.
Right. Still.
Yeah, I mean, going for two, I don't even know what the point differential is to make that worth doing. But that was definitely a Kirby Smart saying, I lost in 2018, I got curb stomped in 2019.
Well, you got curb stomped both years, 18 and 19.
Yeah, and so he's saying, all right, this is my chance to let y'all know.
Right.
This is my chance to flex. I mean, he ran a reverse pass.
Double reverse. Or no, it was just reverse. But yeah. Yeah, he ran a trick play on 2-point
You ran a trick play on 2 point. Yeah, I mean, cool, Curb. And that's what you have to do. That's how stale your offense is. It would have been actually more emasculating if you just lined it up and beat the fuck out of us again one more time.
Ran it.
Don't worry about it. I don't like Stetson Bennett at all.
I mean, neither. That's what I'm saying. It's the thing is, like, I know that he's good enough
For
like to do this, but at the same time, he's not.
he's a great runner for a law firm.
Like, it's just all the the cockiness.
Oh
Like, I
look,
get that he's
Gary
doing it.
heard me. He unbuttoned
unbuttoned
it.
it.
Yeah, you still have to button that top button, buddy.
Oh, he's comfortable now.
Yeah, LSU is out of contention.
Yeah.
Get out of bounds again.
Oh my goodness, that's some air time. Mm.
It's about to be the fucking nuts bus about to take off in the air. Have you ever seen a bus fly? Kind of knows what he's doing.
He seems like he seems
He's
like
controlled.
like the storyline.
I don't like how good he looks. Oh. Gary,
Even he's one
Gary,
Gary
don't contrive the controversy. Give me a sandwich. I'm actually gonna eat one, but not a muffaletta.
Would you like roast beef?
No ham or turkey.
Let's see. Take this one. Right here.
Yeah, I'm getting a random pool.
Nope, I think this is it.
That is a good one.
Ham with the ched.
Shout out
Anthony's.
Anthony. Oh my God.
It's such a beautiful ball. I mean, it was getting thrown out of bounds, but
It comes out of his hand so differently.
it is. It is just different.
You're not even looking for. I mean, Christ. These are awesome.
Good sandwiches.
Are we gonna split them and bring them home?
I was just gonna bring them home myself. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm gonna leave them here.
We did all work.
Fair enough. But who else is gonna eat them?
Well, Wade,
He's not coming here.
this is not good for LSU's future.
Huh?
Not good for LSU's future.
No.
I didn't need a controversy. Excuse me. I mean, he's just gonna start the bowl game.
Huh? If Jaden's injury is that bad. Is
It
that
is.
Kyron Lacey at running back? Did we just do 2019?
Slight.
Oh,
What?
gosh.
This is actually not good. This is bad. This is bad. Right? Noah, this is bad. I thought they were going to play both all year. He's slicing up the number one defense in the country. That's one man to beat, though.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is worse than if he had played the rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Garrett Nussmeier. Look at the offense. Oh my God. Okay. Look at Kayshawn. Ain't nobody wanted him. Fucking pop pass.
Boom.
No. We better go. Hurry up. We have 2 plays called because they're going for 1/4.
Yeah.
Can you hand me one more sandwich? That one right there. You see the roast beef on top? And then the one to the left. No, that one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tulane.
Okay.
There it is.
That's why I didn't play.
Yeah. Well,
This is over, huh? He just he wasn't. I mean, he wasn't open ever.
Oh, yeah, I mean, way overthrew it.
Touchback. Okay, Nuss. That was pretty impressive.
All right.
Thank God you did that.
Yeah, that calmed it down a little bit.
All right, boys. We're shutting down the stream for obvious reasons. Hell of a year by LSU. We'll do it again for the bowl game. Unless it depends.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But I appreciate all of y'all being here. That was fun. Like we said, LSU was... I mean, you have a ball bounce off a helmet that turns into an INT. You have a blocked field goal that I've never seen in my life get turned into a touchdown. A cavalcade of errors in the last two games. Hopefully they get it straightened out for the bowl game. I don't know which quarterback you'll see. If it's Nuss, you'll just have more controversy going into the offseason. Because I think Jaden will come back. There's no way he goes into the NFL now with an injury and be able to test and do all that kind of stuff. So, hell of a year. Fun to see LSU in the SEC championship. Brutal way to lose it whenever it kind of felt like a lot of those things were out of your hands almost. Tulane, 38-28, up 10 with 8 minutes left. Y'all can watch that on your own time. Otherwise, we're out. Love you, boys. Love you, girls. Love is love. Thank y'all for tuning in. We are out.
See ya.
Noah and Lloyd. Thank you for carrying this with me, brother.
Of course. Pleasure.
Give me a muffalata.
No. I gotta clean the wall.